I'm like, what? Nigga, that shit was lit as fuck.
What you think was better, 4 or 5?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm enjoying season 5. I mean, wait, what you talking about?
Episodes.
Oh, damn. Probably last episode.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm probably.
Episode 4 was really good. Like that's gonna be like a bunch of awards or nominations. So.
Hello, monkeys.
Oh shoot.
Dude,
didn't
Hey,
turn
we
it
live,
down.
bro.
Yo,
Yes.
my bad. We got a hitchhike on the episode today. His name is what's your name, nigga?
You dick red pig.
Sun Devil, nigga. We got a hitchhike on the podcast today. Y'all hear him on the side of the road. Y'all hear that, huh? But yeah, let's get this on, man.
Yeah, we here on the side of the road. Yeah, I'm on the side of the road right now. I'm trying to get a ride.
Hey, real
y'all
quick.
seen that nigga? He looked like one too.
Everybody do a mic test. 1 2 1 2.
Mic test.
Yeah. What's good?
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, hold on, I might switch mics. Hold on.
Is my mic good? Let me know now. Is my mic good?
I'm about to switch mics. Y'all gonna hear the difference in quality when I switch it too.
I'm not gonna lie, Wonton, turn your shit all the way up.
They in the chat telling me I'm good.
Oh, we
get
good.
it. Wonton's voice used to be the loudest person on the fucking cast.
That's what they saying. They said I'm good.
I sound one time.
I be getting mixed reviews. That some niggas say I'm too loud. Some niggas saying I'm quiet. Some niggas saying I'm cute.
I switched mics, yo.
You sound clearer.
You don't sound. Yeah, you sound. Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't sound that much clearer, but you sound clearer.
All right, bet.
All right, man. We back. Episode 35. We have some movie reviews for y'all today. A couple of people saw Inside Out 2 within the last week, so we'll revisit that and get some reviews on that. Alex is out of town, but he said he may pop in. We'll have to wait and see. Alex did see Inside Out 2. He actually had a lot to say about it. So hopefully we can get his thoughts if he comes through. But obviously, Quiet Place came out. Quiet Place Day 1 prequel film. We also have a movie, Kinds of Kindness, from Yorgos Lanthimos, who made Poor Things last year with Emma Stone. He's back again. Mafia Quad saw anime movie Blue Lock. And aside from that, we have a pretty decent amount of topics. Interesting topics. So we'll go ahead and get started. But before we do that, let's do the intros. Let's start with my boy, Saint. Brother, go ahead with your intro.
Yes, sir, man. That boy Delayed Saint from Delayed Takes Podcast. We back at it again, baby.
Yes, sir. And Red Pig, how you feeling?
I was feeling good till Sun God came here. My nose hurt. I can't breathe.
Damn.
But I'm gonna push through it.
We'll do that to Sun God, man. That's a cool dude, man.
He just love to hate on another Louisiana nigga because he from Shreveport, bro. This shit weird as fuck.
And Tyrek, what's going on?
Should be a fun podcast today.
A smelly one too.
Yeah. That I ain't gonna comment on that, but
you don't got
to be that long.
You smell it, though.
Podcast. Yeah.
Dude,
should be like entertainment too.
What's
a lot of roasting.
Yeah. My boy Mafia, what's up?
What's good, everyone? It's Mafia Quad. We back again for another podcast. And remember, let's keep it cinema.
Yes, sir, always. And last but not least, we got a guest. He's been on here before. Our brother, Sun God. What's going on, Sun God?
Yo. What's good? It's your boy, Sun God Switch, coming in this bitch trying to get some movie reviews, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
We got a bitch nigga from New Orleans who can't fucking do shit with his life. You know what I'm saying? He got to hit on people because he look like a goddamn lizard. But you know what I'm saying? Hey, we doing our thing, bro. Bitch ass nigga.
Oh my god.
Hey man, Sun God been on here a couple times. What was the last time you was on here, Sun God? Do you remember?
Like a half.
We talked about the killer.
We try to forget about that episode. Don't bring
the
that
killer. That's right. Hey. That's right.
Okay, we try to forget that episode.
Forget about it, bitch nigga. I'm gonna remember.
We try to forget about that. You forgot. We try to forget about that.
Yes, sir. Well, how about this? Got a good amount of reviews. We're gonna start with. I'm sorry, not reviews. We got a good amount of topics. I'm gonna start with the topics. Give me 1 second here to pull up the list. Let me see. So let's start with this one because this one kind of came out earlier today. Pretty big news. It has been officially confirmed that Warner Brothers and Denis Villeneuve are looking to possibly release Dune 3, aka Dune Messiah, as his next film. It was previously stated by Denis that he kind of wanted to take a break in between Dune and release some other movies, but it's looking like that may not happen. It's possible it could still happen. We may get a movie from him next year. I kind of doubt it though, because it's not a lot of time, but it's possible. But anyway, they basically showed that they have a movie coming out in 2026. They didn't reveal what movie it is, but a lot of people are speculating that it's Dune 3, Dune Messiah. The interesting thing about this, though, on top of that, is the date that they have the movie scheduled for, December 18th, which is the day after my birthday, by the way. December 18th, 2026. There's a Star Wars film also scheduled that day. So if they hold on to those dates, it's possible we may get both of those movies on the same day. It's possible that one of them may get moved. I would not be surprised by that. But as of right now, both of those movies are scheduled for the same day.
Which movie you think will get moved one time? Be honest.
I mean, the truth is, Star Wars is a much bigger franchise. So if I had to guess, I would say Dune. But I'm not gonna lie. I kind of feel like they could maybe, hey, pause, but they can maybe put their dick on the table and say, nah, nigga, we ain't moving, and they gonna drop the shit the same day as Star Wars and be like, hey.
But Disney, I think Disney definitely gonna strong arm them and take most of the
No, my thing is the marketing push for Star Wars is gonna have a lot more behind it.
Yep.
That's not a good idea for Dune to get caught up in that at all, because not even because Star Wars is gonna be good. It's because people are gonna hate watch a Star Wars movie, and people are gonna the Star Wars is a content creation machine. So that movie's gonna get watched over Dune just because it's fucking Star Wars. Even if people are not excited for the movie, people are gonna go watch it for the fuck of watching.
Yeah, I don't think that's the case, because we saw what happened with Barbenheimer. So it's very possible the two movies can coexist. But the only issue is it's Disney, and they take up all the IMAX screens and Dolby screens. So.
That's why I'm saying they're gonna strong arm the fuck out them boys.
That's gonna be the big problem.
But I think the review, even people doing YouTube reviews, that's not gonna be good for Dune if the reviews are good, but people don't give a fuck if people are trashing the Star Wars movie and people are paying attention more to that. Good or bad, that Star Wars movie is gonna get crazy publicity that will take away from Dune overall, and in the mind space, people it don't matter if Star Wars movies are shit or great. And if it's great, it's even worse. But if it's shit, it's even better for Star Wars because they get all those people kind of making content about it. So I feel like Dune is definitely gonna move.
I think it depends on how delusional Disney is. If Disney knows their Star Wars is trash right now, they'll move it. But if they really think Star Wars is still the shit, they're gonna hold that date.
Low key, I feel like it's been how many years? Like 5-6 years?
It's been 5 years. It's
5
2019.
years since. Yeah, so low key, they're gonna have to move because Star Wars is too big to fail, basically. No.
Well, that's not. Well, the Solo didn't do well.
It's supposed to be a mainline movie, right?
It's not. Yeah, it's a mainline movie.
Yeah, it's mainline.
Yeah. So,
but at the same time, I'm just saying, the conversation at that time is only gonna be people are not gonna care about Dune like you thought. Yeah. And Dune may be the better movie, but people are not. You don't want to go against that behemoth marketing shit with Disney and people talking about it. Dune will get drowned out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very possible. I could understand the points y'all making, especially with the screens. As we've seen with a lot of movies recently, there's been a lot of competition with IMAX screens and everything like that. So I could definitely see that. But me personally, as far as how I feel about this situation, obviously I'm looking forward to Dune 3, but I was actually looking forward to Denis' other movies that he had planned. One of those, which is called Rendezvous with Rama, based on the book. I never read the book, but I did read about it when I heard he was making the movie, and it sounds really interesting. It's basically a space travel film. It's about humanity in the future, and there's this spacecraft that they come across that's like, you know, in orbit or in space, and they go to it, and it's like a huge, it's like a cylindrical spacecraft, but on the inside it looks like a planet. Like it looks like it has like animals and shit, and so they're trying to figure out like who built this, what is it, like where did it come from. It sounded kind of cool. And then he also talked about he wanted to make a movie. I forget what the name of it was, but it was basically a movie about a nuclear war in modern times, something like that. So I don't know. Hopefully, we still get those movies. But either way, I'm looking forward to it. And I don't know if they ever explicitly said which Star Wars film this 2026 one is supposed to be. I don't know if this is the Rey film or if this is like one of the other ones they had planned. But
I think it's supposed to be the Rey film.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is it the Mando film though? Wait a minute, I didn't even think about that.
No, the Mando film is not till later because they have to fit. Ahsoka season 2 has to drop. So
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, they have to
okay.
finish Ahsoka season 2, and that's not coming out till next year, or middle, or even maybe even early 2026. So I think that's have to drop, and then they have another Star Wars that needs to drop too, before the Mando movie drops, because it's supposed to be like the ending of that whole TV series post Return of the Jedi. Yeah.
And
But then why rush the Rey movie? This, like y'all said, it's been a little too soon for them to kind of push this out, and I don't think it's gonna get enough love. But
I don't.
You did say hate watch, so it's
Yeah,
possible.
that hate watch though. That hate watch is gonna be crazy because people hate watch like Belma into like another season.
That's
And
ridiculous, dog.
so it's just like, but people, this Star Wars is the topic that makes people money. YouTubers and shit like that. Even people think Dune is a better movie. What's gonna pull more views, Dune or fucking Star Wars? And I just think they don't want to give that headspace up.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens when we get some more information. Let me go ahead and jump to the next topic. This one actually, Tarek, this is for you, buddy. So it came out. I guess it was some interviews done. Essentially, Hidetaka. I can't even say this nigga's name. Hidetaka Miyazaki. He's one of the guys that works on Elden Ring, works for FromSoft. He said there is interest in doing an Elden Ring movie. A very strong partner would have to come into play. How would y'all feel about an Elden Ring movie?
Womp womp. I'm good.
I mean,
I
is it
see
going to be live
regardless.
action? I don't know how live action is going to work. That's going to be an expensive fucking movie.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a lot of CGI, dog. That like, they can't just practical effect that movie up. And that's gonna have to be a multi-part movie, I believe. I mean,
you think so?
Yeah, because the story. Yeah, that's not gonna be no one-off movie. That'd be too, like it'd have to be either a 3-hour movie or like 2.5 hour movies. There's no way they're gonna just do one movie, and that'll be an expensive movie to make just because of the characters, unless they kind of just Dragon Ball Evolution it, which I don't hope they do that shit. But I feel like that'd take a lot of money. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think he's just saying that just to say that shit. But I don't think that will ever come out. No one's ever gonna invest that money doing that movie. Maybe not now. Maybe in 10 years. But no, not now. I don't feel like that movie's gonna be getting made anytime fucking soon.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, you just reminded me of another topic I was supposed to add on here.
Bloodborne was supposed to have a movie too, and they made that shit.
I did actually see a report about that Sony was looking at making a Bloodborne movie, possibly.
I really want to know how that would play out, honestly. How weird that fucking game is.
That's so much CGI, though. That whole movie, just a whole bunch of CG, especially the second half of the game. Nah, that movie can't. Those are going to be stickers games, though. They're not going to translate well to movies at all.
But is it confirmed that it's going to be live action?
There's
I
nothing.
feel like
There's not any confirmation.
yeah, I mean,
Mm.
an animated movie, I feel like that will turn people off. So it's gonna have. I feel like if you want to interest people, it'll have to be live action. But that's a Lord of the Rings undertaking of like at
Yeah.
I don't think anyone
Look,
wants to spend the time and money.
if you make a Bloodborne movie and it's live action, that shit just has to be done right, or it looks fucking goofy. Like, there's no going back on that.
Well, kind of bouncing off of that topic, it just reminded me there was a report earlier in the week. I think it was from Dan Houser. He did an interview. You know, Dan Houser worked with Rockstar Games, and he made the Grand Theft Auto series, Red Dead. And he basically talked about how earlier, you know, when they were making the games, they were approached by Hollywood multiple times, multiple Hollywood studios, and they wanted to make a Grand Theft Auto movie and a Red Dead movie, and essentially they declined. And the reason they declined, he said, was they didn't. When they were getting pitched about the movies, they pretty much were being told that they would not have any creative control. And there wasn't really any incentive for them to make the movie, so they didn't want to risk it. But he did say, you know, that was then. You know, back then a lot of video game adaptations were not very good, but he said times have changed, so it's possible they may be open to it now. How do y'all feel about that? Do y'all think a Grand Theft Auto or a Red Dead movie would work right now?
Yes, because those are not particularly hard movies to make because they're more so realistic than other video games movies.
They already exist. You have Italian Job. You have a whole bunch of westerns.
Heat.
310 to Yuma. Like you have these movies that are set in like the same type of setting the games are in. So I actually I feel like it'll be a waste of time just because there's already movies like that mirror GTA and movies that mirror Red Dead. Like there's plenty of westerns and cowboy movies out there. I mean, look at Horizon. That shit's coming. That's a 3 hour fucking western movie, like in the world of Red Dead, kind of. So I mean, I guess the storylines will probably be like pretty cool to like see in live action.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like those movies today are like already made today. Like that won't be that hard of a big deal to make.
Me personally, I could definitely see a Red Dead movie. I think that could work because the stories are very strong in both of those games. But for Grand Theft Auto, I think it would depend how they do it because there's kind of two ways they can go about it. They can make it sort of like an action thriller, or they can make it like a straight up, you know, action comedy in the vein of like the Fall Guy that just recently came out, or even remember that Ryan Reynolds movie he did a couple years ago called like Free Guy, where he was basically like a video game character. It could
Yeah.
be some. It could be something like that. So I think it would just depend on the tone and how they approach it, on whether or not it would be good. But I think Red Dead for sure, you can easily make that a movie, especially with the right, you know, actors and everything in it. But
If they do make a GTA movie, I want it to be realistic. I don't want them to kind of hone in on it's a video game. I feel like that'll just kind of ruin it.
yeah,
You
that's
want-
not yeah.
You don't want the actor doing cheats in the middle of the movie.
Yeah, no, like fucking punching the air and shit, jumping twice. No,
Then nigga
but
is dropping a tank in the middle of the fucking street.
And
Nigga got
I've
disposable
never
like
seen
shit.
that movie Free Guy, but from the clips I've seen, it kind of felt like they were like parodying GTA in a way, almost like there was some similar shit in those movie clips that seemed like GTA esque to me. So
It's a good movie.
but yeah. So let me get to this next topic. Let's see where I want to go next. So we can speak about this. You know, Red Peg, the animated movie guy. We can speak to we can speak to you on this, Red Peg. The director of Despicable Me says that the Despicable Me franchise will never age up the characters, including Gru's children. He said, "We've taken a Simpsons approach that nobody ages; they're frozen in time." I saw some people were responding to this negatively. They were saying they don't really like that. They would like to see the kids grow up and become like spies and stuff. But how do y'all feel about that? Do y'all think that makes sense, or would y'all like to see something different?
Yeah, that shit's stupid. That's like it's the same shit over and over again. We in 4 movies and they the same. I don't know, dog. And The Simpsons is ass now. Who the fuck still watch The Simpsons? The fuck? I would
Yeah, I
rather
don't
see
know.
the characters evolve, and you could do so many different things with puberty, teenagers, them becoming an adult, going to college. It's like you do so much things, so many things with that. They have like 10 other fucking Despicable Me movies if they did that.
Yeah, I can kind of see that. I kind of see both sides of it personally. Like on one end, I get what he's saying, like as far as like making it similar to The Simpsons, where they never age. Um, but on the other end, I get what some of the fans were saying. Like you want to see characters grow, you want to see them change. It allows for newer storylines and things like that. But I don't know. We'll have to see how things go. I mean, it could always change, but for right now, he's saying they're not going to age him up. So, but yeah, we'll see what
That's
happens.
laziness. It reminds me of like Goten and Trunks. For the longest, they wouldn't age them up.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, we'll see. Now let's get to some Marvel topics. Tyra, get ready. The first Marvel topic here. Let's see. Where did I have it? Okay, here's one. So it's been officially confirmed. Marvel Studios will officially return to San Diego Comic-Con this year, which means they got some shit to show. They got some shit to show at Comic-Con this year. We'll be getting some new announcements. From what I saw on Twitter, I think it was an insider tweet, so take it with a grain of salt. They pretty much said that Comic-Con, they'll be announcing some movie plans, and then they do the Disney Expo, the D23 Expo. He said D23 will focus on the Marvel TV shows, but we'll have to find out later this year because Comic-Con is in July, and I forget when D23 is, but I think it's like closer to the fall if I'm not mistaken, but I can't remember. Actually, as a matter of fact, let me check real quick. So yeah, it says D23 is in August. Comic-Con is in July. So we'll get some more news about Marvel's plans. It might be too soon, but maybe they'll confirm what the fuck they're doing with Kang. Maybe we'll get some confirmation on the actual title of the next Avengers movie. Obviously, I think they'll do interviews. Like you'll probably get the first cast interview with the Fantastic Four cast. They'll probably be there on stage and shit. So yeah, we'll see. I think it'll be exciting. Right now Marvel is in it's in a weird spot because it's been trash for a couple years now, but it's kind of feeling like it might turn. Like it might finally start to turn. We're gonna have to just wait and see. But kind of bouncing off of that topic, Kevin Feige confirms. Well, first before I jump into that, how do y'all feel about Marvel at Comic-Con? Are you excited about that?
No. No. For what? What makes you think they're gonna turn this shit around? They haven't done shit.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I think. Well, for one, Loki season 2 was pretty good.
That was a year ago.
I mean, it was last year, but Deadpool and Wolverine.
I ain't giving him credit for that.
That movie looks like it's finna blow up crazy. I don't know. I mean, me personally, I'm not excited for most of the movies. Like Thunderbolts, I can't really give a shit. Captain America, who gives a fuck? I'm really just looking forward to Fantastic Four. I hope Fantastic Four is good, and the next Spider-Man movie as of right now. But that's nothing. Maybe we'll get some Spider-Man news, hopefully. But
honestly, I just want to see how they're gonna cancel out Hugh Jackman and try to put him in the MCU or whatever the fuck they're gonna do with him. Because I've been dying to see him with Ryan Reynolds for the entirety that Ryan Reynolds has been Deadpool, but they've always had complications and shit. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna see. But yeah, jumping off of that topic, Kevin Feige did confirm basically what has been a rumor for a while now, and that is the fact that Fantastic Four is a period piece. It's set in the 1960s. But on top of that, another rumor that he confirmed is that the movie will be set in an alternate universe. So it's a multiverse story. basically the Fantastic Four do not exist in the MCU universe currently. They exist in an alternate universe, and obviously, if we use our brains, we know that at some point they will transition over to the MCU universe by the end of that film, or maybe through Avengers. But yeah, he confirmed it. It's set in the '60s, and it's going to be set in an alternate universe. How do y'all feel about that?
Kind of expected it from all the rumors we're hearing before.
Yeah, like it didn't like what Feige said on that little podcast. It wasn't really nothing new. It's like we known about it. It's just like okay, you finally confirm it, and
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. This is a wait and see game. Like this movie could be
They in a
ass for all we
bad.
know.
They in a really bad position. So they whatever they come with, they gotta go up, bro. Like it has to
Uh,
be good. It has to do well.
I mean, I'm not surprised it's alternate universe because in MCU there's no Baxter Tower or whatever the fuck you want to call it, whatever that shit is. It's like in MCU there's no Oscorp, and they had to bring like Norman through like the other universes. So basically, all the shit that they didn't own before they bought Fox and stuff. Um, they kind of got a finagle way to put them in the MCU because they weren't in the original like first three phases. So it's kind of I want to see how they kind of fold the Fantastic Four in because obviously that Fantastic Four in the other universe is gonna make their way to the MCU 616 universe, and so am interested to see how that goes. I just don't feel like they're gonna execute it that well, or it's gonna be interesting. I'm really skeptical about every movie now. Ever since 2021, I'm kind of just like, yeah, they need to prove that shit to me again.
I will say though, they probably do got the shows on lock because for the most part, I've been entertained. I can't really complain about it. Like they finally confirmed Wonder Man is actually a thing, so that's gonna be interesting. You got what's his name, Mateen is the as
Yeah.
Wonder Man, and it's a satire on superheroes, so that's a little different kind of little
Yeah, I
from
just kind of
MCU.
hope that the shows kind of connect to the movies. I feel like a lot of the shows they kind of just don't connect to the MCU movie verse, and I'm like, well, what was the point of all these shows? Like, I hope they don't WandaVision the rest of the shows where they kind of just ignore that. So I don't know.
I can
I think
agree
it's
with
because
that.
they've been playing the long game, like the whole Moon Knight. That's all leading up to Midnight Suns and a lot of stuff. So it's really just them
I
in the
didn't fuck
long
with Moon Knight.
game.
Moon Knight was a good show. Yeah,
Ah, you liked it?
yeah.
Yeah, it's a good show.
I
I
actually
have,
liked it. I wish it was rated R, but I liked it.
Yeah,
no.
that's
I
the
mean,
only issue.
Moon Knight had a good concept, but I hate how. Okay, first of all, that show was actually supposed to like Disney was like, oh, we're not gonna hold back, but they cut out most of the violence in the fucking show. So they held back first of all, and second of all, why did they try to make Mr. Knight into a white Deadpool? Like, wasn't that change weird? Y'all don't think that was weird?
Mr. Who?
Mr.
What?
Knight, like
Oh,
what you call it? Moon Knight's alter ego, basically.
oh, oh, you mean the French, the version of him?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's got 3 alter egos right
Yeah.
now. So like,
To be honest, I didn't really mind too much because I don't think most people understand who the fuck Moon Knight is. I read a lot of comics and I rarely have read a comic with this nigga in it. So to me, I didn't really mind too much. But I can understand if you're a person who like read Moon Knight comics and you're probably going like, "What the fuck? Like, why did they do this for?" But I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, as someone who like not giving a fuck about Moon Knight, I actually walked out like a lot of people were disappointed with it, but I liked it. It's one of them. It's the one of the better MCU shows, I think.
Yeah, that doesn't say a lot, honestly.
yeah,
Yeah,
and then
yeah. I mean,
Fantastic Four, them being in an alternate universe, like I kind of like it, but at the same time I don't because we all know they're just gonna pull what CW did, where they were like, "Oh, Black Lightning, that's not in the same universe as the Arrowverse," and then oh somehow it's all connected through some bullshit. What's the thing called an incursion? Is that how they're gonna explain it?
well, incursions are like they kind. So that's usually two multiverses colliding together. or like more specifically 2 Earths from each universe colliding together. So that may be a way they kind of like bring the universes together, and like they kind of like so. Basically, in the comics, it was this thing called Secret Wars Battle World, where basically like the multiverse
Yeah.
collapsed, and then they had different pieces of the multiverse kind of smudged together on this like planet called Battle World or something like that. And then at the end of the story, they pretty much got rid of all the other multiverses and like kind of folded everything into one universe. It lasted like that for a few years, and they ended up bringing the multiverse back. But I think that's what they're gonna do to bring X-Men, Fantastic Four, and all those heroes into one single universe, versus having a multiverse where it's like they're kind of like not connected together. I feel like that's what they're gonna end up doing, and I feel like that's what the Secret Wars, the movie, is gonna be like that battle world thing where there's multiple universes on one plane of existence, and at the end of that whole phase is gonna be just one universe or something like that.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah, I
that.
don't know, man.
Yeah.
Because they're all over the place with because we don't even know we're gonna get Avengers 5 or is just gonna jump to Secret Wars. So,
Oh god, I'm just annoyed because Secret Invasion was so fucking trash. Oh my god,
It was very bad. It
that
was.
that
that
shit's
shit
not
was so
canon, bro.
bad. The thing is, I'm trying to think of the shows that were like really bad, and that's probably one of the worst, not just MCU shows, one of the worst shows I watched in my life. Like
Yeah,
it's some
it was
Gotham
very
level,
bad.
Gotham level.
AI intros.
Yeah,
Oh
that shit
man.
was bad.
Didn't they changed like that? Yeah, nah. That shit with Rhodey and nah.
No, there's the
Didn't he take
ending
his glove
fight
off
with
too, like from out the
Daenerys.
Marvel
Yeah,
shows?
real. Yeah.
Yeah.
What what I when niggas bring up that show, I just think about Amelia Clark with the fucking uh what's it called? The what's the
The
nigga
whole
name that Batista play? Uh
Grax.
yeah, Drax, the Drax arm, bro. That shit is so fucking weird, dog. What the hell?
Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot all about that shit.
I want to know what type of coke they were doing when they're like, yeah, let's do that, and
She's
let's
literally the most
release.
powerful character in Marvel right now.
Oh God, come on!
Technically, yeah.
They keep saying it's Wanda. Now they say it's fucking Captain Marvel, and now it's this bitch. Like make your fucking minds up.
Why you gotta be a bitch?
Why not?
But yeah, like I said, Marvel will be at Comic-Con this year, so hopefully we get a lot of news out of that. But we can go ahead and get up to the next topic.
Hold on. Someone asked a question. Armored War no longer a show; it's a movie. Whoever
Yeah,
Well,
wrote the
they,
it
comment.
yeah.
it was a show and then they changed it to a
Yeah.
movie, then they changed it
Mhm.
back, and then yeah, it's been a mess, dog. So they don't know what the fuck they doing with that shit.
But one of the other topics I wanted to bring up today, obviously the new season of The Boys has come out, and some people love it, some people hate it. But out of that whole situation, Adam McKay, he's the guy who directed and wrote a lot of movies with Will Ferrell. He did Ricky Bobby, Anchorman, Step Bros. He came out and said that he actually tried to make a trilogy of movies based on The Boys back in like 2007, 2008. He said it was pre MCU, and basically it just never happened. He couldn't get it greenlit. He said he doesn't think that they were ready for it at the time. I saw some people in the comments saying they're glad that didn't happen because the movies probably wouldn't have been good. But what do y'all think?
I can agree, honestly.
Yeah, we probably would never got a show at that point.
All right.
Yeah, and it's funny because based on that, he made a lot of comedies with Will Ferrell, so the show may have had a little bit more comedic tone to it. I mean, the movies may have had a little bit more comedic tone to it. Maybe a little bit less emphasis on the action and stuff. But yeah, I think it worked out for the best. It is kind of
Yeah.
interesting though. He said he wanted to do a whole trilogy. It's kind of interesting. But aside from that, there was a couple trailers that came out in the past week. One of them was Nosferatu. I think we actually spoke about that last week. But
Yes,
the
sir.
Nosferatu trailer came out. New horror movie coming out in December. But also there was a movie trailer that came out for a new comedy. It has The Rock in it, Chris Evans, and JK Simmons. It's called Red One. I watched the trailer. Basically, J.K. Simmons plays like Santa Claus, and something happens to him. He goes missing or something, and The Rock and Chris Evans has to kind of save the day. I think it's going to be releasing on Apple. It may be in theaters too.
It's in theaters as well.
Did y'all see that trailer?
No.
Yeah,
I
I seen
saw
it. It look alright. Nothing crazy.
They basically got to hire like a hitman in a sense,
Yeah,
or a tracker is what they call him. And he's on a naughty list, so it's kind of like they don't want to team up with him, but they need him. Little buddy kind of duo movie. I'm all for it.
yeah. We'll see how that
Alright.
go. If anything, I ain't gonna lie. I'll probably watch it on Apple before I go see it in the theater.
Facts.
But
I'm not going to the movie to watch that shit.
you know, Chris Evans back in the saddle. Let me see where else I want to go. Let's see. Let's speak on this real quick. So Eddie Murphy, I think he was doing the red carpet for like Beverly Hills Cop or something like that. I think that's what it was. But he did some interviews and he said he thinks Shrek 5 will release next year, 2025. But on top of that, he also said a Donkey movie is in the works where he obviously will return. So he'll get his own solo movie. Are y'all looking forward to Shrek 5 or are y'all looking forward to the Donkey movie? How do y'all feel about that?
I want to see. That'll be
Fire.
interesting. I don't remember caring for
Nope.
Shrek 4. I don't remember liking
I,
that movie like that. I don't think Shrek
I
4 is
don't
that
even
good,
remember
right?
Shrek 4.
Shrek 4 was the weakest one.
I don't even remember
Yeah.
Shrek 4. I'm gonna be real with you.
It was the one
I
with
feel like,
Rumpelstiltskin.
Oh yeah, that one was
Oh,
not that good.
yeah. Honestly, I'm kind of excited for Shrek 5. Just from the way that Puss in Boots 2 ended, I have high hopes for it. I think DreamWorks got that shit back on track now.
And they've had a nice break to just kind of let Shrek kind of fade away so he can come back great.
crazy.
Right,
Hey,
yeah.
son guy, ain't your mama gonna be in Shrek 5?
Oh,
Damn.
yeah.
Looking crazy.
No,
I could have sworn.
I know your ass gonna be in that though.
I don't know.
No, you gonna be Duncan Cousin, fuck nigga. The one that ain't doing shit.
But yeah, we'll see what happens with that. I don't know, man. Shrek 5. I don't even know. We haven't even. Well, we have to get the trailer first. We don't even know what the fucking movie's about. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, Wonton, you forgot a trailer that was exclusive for IMAX.
what was that?
Bando Stone, if I'm getting that correct, the Childish Gambino movie that goes along with his album.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I did hear about that, but I didn't see much information about it. Did you see the trailer?
Yeah, I saw the trailer. I guess it was exclusive with a Quiet Place, and it's kind of crazy to see where that's coming from. Because I mean, if you listen to Childish Gambino in his early days, he was like really in his like kind of TV show like sci-fi bag, and now that he's getting like a full-on movie, bro, you can tell like it's gonna be something good.
Is it like an actual movie or is it like a trailer for his album?
No, it's an actual movie.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to check that out.
He also had a movie with Rihanna that was on Prime, and that was pretty good too.
Yeah, I remember that one. So yeah, we'll see what's up with that. I know he has a new album coming out too, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, man.
Let's see. Oh, so there's something else that happened last week. Obviously it was reported a while ago. I want to say even maybe last year that they were going to make a Freaky Friday 2. And
Yes,
it has
sir.
officially started filming.
Yes, sir.
And it has Jamie Lee Curtis and Lizzie Lohan back.
Yes,
in
sir.
their
We here for
roles.
that, baby. Is Disney again? Wait, was that Disney?
I mean, Disney owns the movie, so I
Yes,
don't know.
Disney.
Yeah, okay. Fire! I can't wait for that.
Y'all looking forward to that movie? Did y'all fuck with the original?
Yes, sir. The original is a
Hell
classic.
yeah.
Nigga. That's an all-time classic. What?
And it's gonna be in theaters, so I'm gonna be in that motherfucker.
Wait,
Yeah,
what movie?
Freaky Friday too.
Friday.
Oh yeah, that shit was a classic. 2004 classic. or 3. Whatever shit.
My only concern, um, yeah, it's
What,
been
Lindsay
so
Lohan?
long. Lindsay Lohan kind of fell off. I just don't know if it's gonna be good. I don't know if it's gonna be good.
Oh, you hating though? I don't know.
I'm not hating. The first movie is obviously, like y'all
You
said, a
think she'd be a
classic.
crackhead or some shit? You think she's still a crackhead?
They're gonna make it
I
funnier, to be honest.
I just don't know if it'll be good. That's one thing. I don't know if it'll be good. Like, I
There's a
don't
good
know.
chance it could turn out to be Zoe 102. Like, there's a very good chance it could turn out to be another one of those.
Damn.
They gotta
I
have a
mean,
good
It just
story. They gotta have a good story with this one. They're good.
exactly
the
that's what I'm
first,
saying.
the first, if it's like the first story, I mean, pretty decent story for that type of movie.
I don't know, man.
To be
It's really hard to
fair,
fuck up. It's really hard to fuck that shit up.
Oh, you be
well,
surprised, nigga.
It's
they
Disney.
can do that.
It's possible.
But to
Come
be
on,
fair
Feige.
though, that was what Paramount with the Zoe 101 shit. So I mean, and nobody asked for that either. So they was way too old for that shit.
I
So
feel like
this work.
Parent Trap 2 would have been a better movie.
Ooh,
Fire.
that's classic.
Like that's a good movie they can like do a follow up or a remake of. To be
Yeah,
honest,
I can see that.
yeah. But Freaky Friday is a good. I feel like that was an underrated movie when it came out, and like I haven't watched it in a few years, but it's definitely one of those movies where I like remember like vividly. So
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I kind of just I'm on the fence, man. But I'm gonna wait for a trailer. We're gonna see. I'm gonna wait to see some more before I judge. Bro, as I'm talking, I'm literally remembering topics I forgot to add. So we'll get to those. Real quick though, let me get to this next one. So y'all know David Fincher. Obviously, the legendary director. He did Seven. He did The Killer last year. Zodiac. David Fincher. He is currently developing a English language version of Squid Game. I don't know if it's a movie or another TV show. It's probably going to be a movie, but he's making an English language version of Squid Game.
great, I
How y'all
don't
feel
have
about
it.
Doesn't
Doesn't
Squid
need
Game already have a dub?
Yeah, some
it?
could.
It does
Yes,
have
it
a dub.
has.
Ain't nobody gonna watch this shit. I don't know. I ain't gonna say nobody gonna watch this shit. If it's on Netflix, niggas gonna watch it. But
I mean,
It's probably gonna be the same as the Japanese version, honestly.
I just feel like it's not needed. Like
yeah,
facts.
At all.
everything don't need a English language remake. You know what I mean? Like especially nowadays. Like I could understand back in the day when people, it was less common for people to watch foreign films and shit. But like nowadays with streaming, bro, like my mom watches a shit ton of Korean dramas on Netflix. Like people, like my grandma too. Like people watch foreign shit now. It's just not really. It's more accessible. So I don't really think it's needed. But
it is true. If it ain't dubbed, it's a dud.
yeah. But I mean, Squid Game is a good story. I could see how they could possibly adapt it to fit an American audience, but I don't know if it'll be better. But David Fincher is really good, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I did see some people were not very excited when they heard that news online. They weren't really
Of course, the fucking dweebs.
receptive to it. But
That's fine.
I think I only have a couple more topics. But I want to get this big one that I completely forgot. I don't know how I forgot about this. This past week, I want to say since this past Monday, they've been filming Superman in downtown Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh yeah, that's why you want to talk about it.
Yes,
But
sir, man.
but obviously that's big news on its own. The movie's being filmed, but a lot of major things came out of this. One, we got a full look at Superman's suit, his full suit, his cape, what he looks like in the movie. There was a lot of debates online about whether the suit looks good, whether it looks bad. But we also got to see some supporting characters. We got to see Lois Lane. We got to see Jimmy Olsen. We got to see everybody from Daily Planet. We got to see Mr. Terrific. There's pictures of James Gunn out there. They're still filming the movie out there. I don't know how long they're going to be out there, but they've been in Cleveland all week. There's no pictures, no photos of Crypto, but Crypto is confirmed to be in the movie. His dog. So a lot of information has come out this past week about the movie, and we're kind of being able to put the pieces together on what the story is kind of about. But like I said, one of the main things that came out of this was Superman's suit, and there was a lot of debate on whether or not it looks good, whether it's trash. How do y'all feel about it? Did y'all see the pictures of his suit?
I thought it looked like it was straight out of Party City at first glance. I'm not impressed. I'm fucking with the Dan Snyder suit much better.
Here we go.
I
It is.
figured
It
so.
looks better. It looks
This nigga
better.
said Dan Snyder. You mean Zack Snyder, buddy?
Zack Snyder. I say Dan Snyder. Zack Snyder. Hey,
This motherfucker, man.
Zack Snyder shit look much better than me.
They'll probably add some effects in the movie and make it
I
look
love
better.
that.
So.
I just think who's Superman? I forgot his name. Henry Cavill is just a much better suit. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I will say people kind of said the same things when Henry Cavill's movie was coming out. So this is just more
Oh,
like
they
a wait
did,
and
okay.
see. It's just a wait and see, bro. We gotta wait and see. Like,
Yeah.
this shit may end up looking very, very good. Me personally, when I first saw the image of the suit, I did agree, like it looked kind of cheap. But like I said, they've been filming all week, so a lot of images have come out, and I've seen some newer angles and things that make it look really good. I just put a picture of it on the screen. So I actually think it looks kind of good. I think one of the things that's hard for people to adjust to is, for one, the suit's not really skin tight, so you can't really see like how bulky he is, his muscles definition and all that. But it looks very comic accurate. He has the trunks. He has the logo on the back of his cape. It seems like, if you know James Gunn, if you watch his other movies, he likes things to be colorful. He likes things to be kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Like he likes to pay homage to comics. Like, look at Suicide Squad and like how colorful that movie was, or even Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, so this seems right up that same alley. I don't know. I think the movie's gonna look good visually. The only thing really now you got to worry about is the story. Like, is it going to be good or not? But I am looking forward to this film. It comes out next year, so I'm looking forward to this. I really want to see this movie. I hope it's good. But yeah, they've been filming this movie in downtown Cleveland for the whole week. I saw James Gunn was out there doing autographs and shit like that.
I think you should drive down to Cleveland and ask to be an extra in the movie one time and get a credit and ease your way into Hollywood like that.
I mean, it's possible. I know people. They usually do hire people like that, like people around and all that. But I ain't gonna lie, it's probably too late now. It's already been a week. I don't know if they're gonna be there next week, but that would be cool.
Come on, I'll be with you. We be one of the niggas that die. It'd be like some stuntman type shit.
I want Superman to laser me.
Fire.
Hey, yo.
You could like kick his dog or some shit. Or he could be on some Homelander shit.
Yeah.
One time, right quick. Do your best death scream.
My best what?
Death scream. Like he lays your dick off.
Be like, ah!
That fake ass scream. You supposed to like it's like that. You get like, come on now.
It would be loud as hell.
That fake ass death scream. You gotta do better. You're a movie guy. Come on.
But
Hey,
yeah,
Sun God, do your best death scream. Come on.
Hey, move on. I want to hear this. Listen,
Come on, do your best death scream.
No, move on with the topic.
If you don't do it, I'm kicking you off the podcast.
If you don't do it, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. Shut the fuck up. Move on one time. Move on one time. Move on.
Stupid broke ass nigga. Do your death screen, nigga.
Shut the fuck up.
Eat that dick up. Do your death screen.
Relax.
What's going on?
I'm gonna be mature.
You're
Real
out there.
quick,
You can do that shit, but you can't deal with me. Shut the fuck up, pussy ass nigga. Y'all, mute this nigga right quick, bro. Mute him.
hey, hold on, real quick.
Go ahead, go on one time.
Real quick. Saint and Tyrek, how do y'all feel about this new suit? How do y'all feel about the suit? Now we got to see clear images of it.
The Superman suit, I think it looks cheap and tacky. Not even gonna lie. I prefer. I maybe because I've seen the Cavill suit, and the Cavill suit's like the best suit I've seen live action. That's the one thing Zack Snyder did do well. And the suit just looks. I don't know. It doesn't look. It doesn't look modern. It looks like he's trying to rip it out of a comic book from like the 1960s. and it just looks goofy on fucking live action. It just doesn't work with it. He has the tights on and shit. Like it looks dumb, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know how y'all really feel about that shit, but I didn't like it. It was cheap, and I feel like they could have done a better job.
What y'all think?
Nah, y'all bugging, bruh. It's gonna match the tone of the movie. I'm glad Superman finally got a bright, colorful, and vibrant suit. Don't get me wrong, bro. The Cavill
You
suit, bro, that's like
is
number 2 for me.
is your favorite
But
superhero Superman?
no.
Oh, I
Oh
get that
no, my
vibe from you
favorite
'cause you've
superhero
been
was
you've been
Spider-Man.
dicking this
Here we
this
go.
goddamn movie. You've been championing this movie. You've been real hyped for this shit. I don't know why.
I'm definitely hyped for it, bro, because James Gunn, he got my vote, bro.
Oh
Confidence
my
from
god.
I
Guardians of the
think the suit will
Galaxy.
grow on everybody with time.
It did. And then when you
I
put it in
don't know.
Hey,
perspective, bro,
Red Pick,
because
chill
niggas
out,
have been
chill out, chill
talking
out.
about.
I didn't kick him.
No, just chill out. We good. My bad. Go ahead, Saint.
Nah, a lot of people have been talking about like how they do touch up a lot of the suits after the fact and give them like a little bit of a baggy suit. Like Black Panther, I didn't realize that suit had like a baggy version to it, and then they touched it up after production and whatnot. So it may look kind of baggy right now, just because set photos, of course, but it probably get touched up on. Like, and honestly, it matches the tone. And then, uh, what's my boy name from Twitter, bro? Soapbox. He was talking about it's like kind of a spacesuit. I know Wonton, you had brought it up on previous pod.
Yeah,
Before.
he
So
said something
when
like they are trying to model it after a Kryptonian spacesuit, so that's why it looks like that.
yeah,
But
But I don't know.
I still think that Superman, Man of Steel did that shit better with the Kryptonian suits. It looked
I'm not gonna lie, brother. Stop bringing that motherfucker's name on the pod, bro. Too. I'm so sick of that
cool.
dude.
Zack Snyder.
Yes, this
No,
nigga
but that's
loves
the one.
having
He
That's
he
the
Batman
made
kill
one.
that his
people.
Superman
He
movie
don't
was
he don't
fire. Come
understand
on.
characters.
But
He,
that's the one movie
I
he
I
got
like
right.
Man of Steel, but
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you have him cracking Zod's neck, like, no, bro,
that
no,
was fire.
no, that's
You
not
don't think that was
fire.
fire?
No,
What you want him to do?
in no instance in a comic book or an animated series, bro, Superman
Oh.
is cracking that nigga's head open, bro. It's
How
not
would you
happening.
have
Are you trying to say Zod is too strong for that to happen?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
Or you mean like Superman wouldn't go ahead and do that?
Yeah, morally, he wouldn't do that, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, he
no.
I
would.
mean,
Yeah,
he
he
was
would.
about to kill somebody though.
No, Superman was about to kill the Joker. Like, literally, not Injustice.
That
I'm
is
talking about
so different. That
no,
is
No,
totally
yeah,
different.
yeah,
no,
but
I'm talking
no,
about
he
wasn't
That is
in the movie
totally.
wasn't Zod
First
about
of
to like
all,
laser somebody,
Yeah,
laser kids and shit, and Superman
he
had
yeah,
to
he was
get
gonna
was,
him.
but
take out a
it's like
family.
what I'm saying. Like it
Superman's
wouldn't have
not
gotten
like
to that
Batman
point.
though.
Superman.
Superman will kill somebody if he's pushed to it. He's
He
not like
will, but
Batman.
it's just that overall situation. I'm like, no, bro. And then don't even get me started on his dad, bro. That scene is the stupidest comic book scene I've ever
Oh, that
seen,
shit
dog.
was funny. That was funny.
They make
I thought
fun of that scene all the time.
we'll
But
see.
all I'm saying is it's a different tone, bro. It's going more like the comic books, and I like what I just like how comic books are right now, bro. Like they got all the comic book suits in these movies, bro. Look at Deadpool and Wolverine, bro. You got Daredevil and Punisher with their costumes. Even though the Bullseye one looks kind of stupid, I'm fucking with it, bro. I'm fucking with all the comic book suits. Give me all the goofy suits, dog. Give me all of them.
I feel like it's not gonna translate well to like the action and shit. I mean, I trust James Gunn, but this is where when people get high on their own supply and they kind of just and they start doing shit because they think their shit don't stink, and then that's when you start seeing it down. Let's say with Taika Waititi, I don't think he's gonna get that too deep in his ass, but I feel like he better keep that. He needs people to keep him like grounded. Because if he starts getting high his own supply and we start seeing some goofy shit, I'm gonna start calling the go.
But were y'all saying that for Suicide Squad?
No,
Ooh,
I like the Suicide
I
Squad
feel
movie.
like only
Juan's not the
people
one
are
that
ooh.
hates
saying
that
it.
don't like that movie like that. I thought that was one of the
Is
best.
No, I like 2021. Y'all gotta stop that narrative. I like that movie.
Yeah, I like it. It's overrated, of course, but like
That's all I say. It's
my
overrated.
thing is, I think people are only saying this because it's Superman, bro, and he's such a beloved character. So you getting all these I guess you can say hate for it, and then you got Snyderverse fans. Of course, they just gonna shit on anything that's not fucking. Well, anything that's James Gunn, just because of how that whole situation went down. But
I think James Gunn makes good movies. I just feel like when you have someone who had this reputation and they start feeling themselves, that's when you start seeing shit kind of fall apart. Because now
but
that he's
how is he been feeling himself though?
no,
He's had the
I'm
movies
saying this is
and
the I'm hoping he doesn't start feeling himself and just start doing shit for the fuck of it because like we haven't seen it yet, but I hope this isn't the beginning of him doing this shit. That's
not
all I'm saying.
Kojima or nothing, bro. Like, come on, like look, let's break it down, bro. Like he did the Scooby Doo movies, bro. Were the costumes not fire, bro? Was it not on point of a movie?
What movies?
Scooby Doo, bro.
He did those?
I mean,
Yes.
that's not that
You talking
difficult
about- really? What the fuck?
yeah, that's
Yeah,
not
he
that
wrote those
difficult.
movies.
Let's not act like Scooby Doo was not beloved during that time, bro. It was
No,
one
but
of
I'm
the
saying that's
biggest
not
cartoons
hard
of
to
all
get those
time.
outfits down though. Like he pretty much
Nah, I don't want to hear that because we seen the other movies afterwards, bro, and that shit is ass.
because those people completely changed the outfits. He just went
I'm
and
not
did the
trying to hear
classic
that,
outfit.
bro.
It's not hard. I'm saying the suit. You got to modernize the suit. I get him trying to bring the comic books to real life, but the suit you can't have tights, dog. I'm sorry. It's 2024.
You can
No
definitely
one's
have
trying to
tights,
see
bro.
that.
I need them in the underwear and all, bro.
Nah,
I need Wolverine in
this
the
shit look goofy. It's
you,
like
nigga.
Batman with remember Batman?
Yes, sir.
Robin
Get
came out?
Batman in the tights too, bro. I need
Yeah,
it. I need it.
Batman Robin came out and they had like the bat nipple and shit. No one wants to see that shit.
Wait, no, now we draw the line. Come on, time out right there. We draw the line there, brother. The bat nibbles and the bat credit card is no, nobody likes that. Nobody's
I'm saying it's like leave the shit behind. That's in the 1990s. Like leave the tights behind, dog. No one wants to see that shit. That shit just looks it looks stupid in motion. Why the fuck you got tights on in 2024?
Cause that shit comfy, nigga. Yeah,
He's an
yeah.
alien.
Now what?
Hey man,
That nigga wearing drawers.
yeah, it's
Yes,
just like
sir. If the two GOAT wrestlers, Rock and Stone Cold can wear tights, Superman can wear tights. Goddamn it.
man.
He's an alien. That's what they do.
Yes,
I
sir.
just hope that shit is a good movie because if that movie's not as good as Man of Steel, people are gonna be pissed. It's almost
That's
Yeah.
not a high bar.
I mean, Man of Steel not some amazing movie though.
yes,
It's not.
yes, it is.
No,
I hate
No, it's not.
bro, Man of Steel is cool, but it's not
Amazing
like oh, this movie is a classic. No, it's cool.
I didn't say it's a classic. I hate Superman as a character. I don't like his comics. I don't like reading about
Low
him.
key. Superman
But
overpowered and boring as fuck.
it's not
Low
even
key.
just overpowered. He does the thing is he began his ass with the comics. He began his ass with a lot. It's just that people don't really read Superman comics like that. He began his ass beat.
Is he beginning to
Dark
show?
Side beat
beat
that
the
nigga's
brakes
ass.
off that nigga Superman, bro.
Superman is a lot. It's just that he's a I don't like reading his comics because I just don't find him as a character at all.
Wait, hold on. All right, read what Jack Move just said in the chat, bro.
I never said it was 80s be fire. I'm saying Jack, you know what, Jack? I'm gonna tell you something. All right, Jack, this thing about chicken nuggets, how it tastes fucking 15 years ago and shit. Nigga, the tights, no one wants to see that shit. Dog, you're like no one wants after going from that sleek ass suit from the Zack Snyder universe, no one wants to see that shit from 1960s and shit. Like no one wants to see that shit. I don't want to see that shit. It looks cool because it's like, oh wow, look, it's from the comics back. No modern person wants to see that shit, dog. The shit looks stupid. It's goofy. It's not. It's not okay. Look, it's not practical at all. That's all I'm trying to say. That whole suit setup is not practical.
Doing it right now. I'll wear that shit right. Matter of fact, bro. Halloween, bro. I'm wearing the Superman tighties and everything.
The Spider-Man is no. See now,
I can't wait to see this.
Spider-Man suit is one whole suit though. It's not a. He's not wearing tights.
I'm gonna wear the Superman tights for you, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get my girl wear that Harley Quinn, bro.
Jack can't talk. Jack always talk about how food was better 20 years ago. This nigga's the ultimate nostalgia critic. What are you talking about?
We're gonna see. I think the movie gonna be good. I got a feeling the movie's gonna be good.
But is good what we wanted, or does it need to be great?
And then it might be great. We're gonna see.
No, I
The bar is
need
not that
I
high
need
though
this
for
movie to be
DC.
great. I need this movie to be great. If this movie's not great, what was the point?
I'll tell you one thing, Tarek. It'll be better than the Flash. Am I right?
It for sure would be. Nigga, we could make a movie right now, and that should be better than fucking Flash. We can make a
Anyway.
fucking.
I bet this might get a sequel. Like Man of Steel.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, I bet this new Superman don't get fired.
I hope these niggas can play. All right, dog. This movie better be great. And this movie's trash. I'm coming back. I'm telling them, yo, remember we did this podcast and y'all was riding the fuck out of James Gunn, and then shit wasn't that good. I hope the movie's good.
Now, this is the real question. The movie might be good, but is it going to do numbers in the box office? That's the real question. Is it going to flop? That's the real question.
Well, that's my thing too. If this movie flops and like, dog, what was the point of this nigga taking it over if it's not gonna make no money?
We're gonna see.
What did Suicide Squad do in the COVID era? What did it do?
I think it did pretty well.
I remember it failed.
I think it did pretty well.
I actually looked it up like a week ago now. I got it right here.
For pandemic standards.
It says the budget was 185 million. The box office was 168 million.
Damn.
Yeah,
that's good for pandemic though.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie.
It came out 2021.
2021 came out 2021.
I thought you were talking about the first one.
That shit came out knee deep in that shit.
Not the first one.
I thought
not only that, if I'm not mistaken, they were still putting movies day one on HBO at that time. So that movie, that movie hit day one on HBO and still made money. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I hope the DC. I mean, MCU is trash anyway. So it's like if the DC universe doesn't flip the shit around, we are in a horrible state of like comic book movies going forward. If this shit doesn't hit, like I mean, they did all this retcon and shit and getting rid of all this shit, and this movie comes out and it doesn't hit, it's gonna look real bad. Like you fired Henry Cavill, you fired Henry Cavill for this. That's what's gonna happen. That's what people are gonna say.
James Gunn, we can trust, bro. That's all we can say.
We trust him now. I'm saying we see people have their downfall.
Hey man, all this is telling me is Marvel should lock this nigga down, man. But it's too late. But
for what? He did his own movies. I mean, he got it. Like eventually he'd have to stop making them. So I'm glad he moved on.
Now he competing with Feige. I don't know. He might be better than Feige. I don't know.
Feige got like a hamster in his brain running in a wheel right now.
Hey,
that's what's going on.
James Gunn came up with the MCU's Infinity Stones. Like he wrote that mug in what, like 10 minutes? So,
yeah. Kevin Feige's a hack, dog. I don't give a fuck anyone. He looks like fucking Mr. Despicable, and he's a fucking hack.
He love turn on people. You used to fuck with Feige, now you don't like on them.
No, I didn't. I've been saying this for my dog. To be honest, the MCU shit has always kind of been in the background. It's just that once they blew their load with Thanos, he ran out of fucking ideas, dog. He just like started throwing shit at the wall.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much it for like the actual, topics. We have one last one. And this was basically our favorite animated movies. Originally we said top 10, but if you don't have 10, you could just do top 5. But
y'all wasn't gonna hold on, you wasn't gonna give them their thoughts on Inside Out too?
That's a review. I'm doing the topic. I'm getting the topics out of the way.
Oh, my bad, bro.
This is the last topic, then we're gonna do the reviews. So real quick, everybody, if you can go one by one, we're gonna do our top animated films.
Oh fuck.
I'm gonna first of all, is everybody ready? Do y'all have your list?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I got my list.
Don't come to me first.
Well, what criteria were y'all doing before y'all even?
I mean, me personally, it's just animated.
Your top 5, I guess.
Yeah, there's no really just your favorite animated films. You could make it any criteria you want as long as it's an animated film.
Oh shit!
Okay.
What about anime?
That counts too. It's animated. Yeah, that's anime.
Yeah, that counts.
Yeah, that counts.
All right.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna go first. Hyena E, fire movie.
Okay.
Prince of Egypt, probably my favorite like non-anime movie. Let's see what else.
Wait, we going
Toy
in order?
Story 2.
Or do we go one by one? Or you just
Toy
make
Story 2.
You just gonna read them all?
All right.
Gundam Charge Counterattack. And
Yeah.
hey,
What
that's
the
a
fuck
great
is
fucking movie.
that?
One of the best Gundam movies ever. What else? But Toy Story 2.
He said Gundam X-Wing Charge Attack
No,
Volume 3.
Charge Counterattack, nigga. What's my fifth one? Damn. I'm gonna go with Aladdin. Yeah, there you go.
Out of all the Disney movies, you picking Aladdin.
I put Toy Story on there.
That's a good one.
It's not a bad movie. I'm just saying, out of all the Disney movies.
You missing one. You missing one.
You know what? No, take Aladdin off.
I'm gonna talk about it afterwards.
I'm putting Hunchback of Notre Dame on there.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. How about Saint? What's yours?
I gotta ask everybody, bruh. When you think of an orange VHS tape, bro, what y'all think?
Ooh, nigga, Rugrats.
The Rugrats movie.
Yes, sir. That's my number one, bro.
Which Rugrats though? The first one, or the Rugrats in Paris? Which one?
Rugrats in Paris.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mainly because it was a part where Angelica was eating this. I think it was like chocolate, like caramel, bro. That mug is just ingrained in my mind, bro. But that's my number one.
You know what scene as in my mind the Chucky when he did like Chucky Chan. That shit.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah, that's just a good one. Fire. I got Iron Giant at number 2.
Fire.
Number 3, I got All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Okay.
Number 4, I got The Incredibles. Then I got Toy Story 2.
Yes, sir.
Shrek 2. Aladdin. I know this might be controversial, but Across the Spider-Verse, I think I was gonna put Into the Spider-Verse, but
that's not a bad one.
But Across the Spider-Verse was so much better, and we're seeing the impact now with TMNT, and you're gonna see a lot more impacted by it. Then I got Akira, because I mean, without that anime movie, bruh, I don't think you get like a cultural impact.
Oh, this nigga turned Japanese for Akira.
Hey man, you know what it is, bro. It's a classic.
Yes, sir.
Seeing it impact music and movies and shows.
Right.
And this one, it was tough, but I have to keep Dragon Ball Super Broly.
Yes.
What?
Wow. Honorable mention that I had to take out because of it is Treasure Planet.
Fire. What? That's a fire one. That's better than some of the movies you named. I don't know.
It's fire, but I had to keep Broly in there, bro. That's right
a pretty
there,
good
bro,
list.
I think really changed.
Pretty good list. How about Sun Guy? You got your list?
Got it. All right, so at number 10, we got Redline. Probably one of the craziest looking animated movies in a while. Fantastic Fox at number 9. We got Ponyo at number 8. Number 7, we got Shrek 2. Number 6, Finding Nemo.
Fire.
Number 5, The Incredibles. Number 4, The Lion King.
Yes, sir.
Number 3, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Really love that movie. I think that was like one of the most underrated movies out of 2021. Number 2, Spirited Away.
Fire.
Number 1, Into the Spider-Verse. Had to put the first one, man. I had to put the first one. Across the Spider-Verse is good to me, but we ain't got a completed version of that because part 2 is really supposed to be
the story in the first one is just perfect.
Yeah, man. That chef kiss, nigga.
That's a good list, Son Guy. You was cooking a little bit. Let's do Mafia Quiet and then I'm gonna do Red Pig. Mafia Quiet, go ahead with yours.
All right, number 1, Dragon Ball Super Broly.
Yes,
number
sir.
2, Toy Story 2. Number 3, Shrek 2. Number 4, Mulan.
Love some Mulan.
Number 5, Digimon the movie.
Damn.
Okay.
That's a good list. And then obviously, we got our animated movie guy, Red Pig. What's your list, King?
Hey man. So some of y'all lists, I ain't gonna lie. What I don't know. Very suspect. Extremely suspect. Uh first of all,
Your list better
y'all
be
already
good
know.
then.
First of all, y'all already know my number one. My number one is Lion King. All you stupid ass niggas who didn't put Lion King on y'all list or had it at number 4, like this hitchhiker, nigga. Lion King is arguably one of the
Shut up.
greatest
Hey,
movies
get on with it. Get on
ever
with your list, bro.
ever made. Nigga, Lion King is one of the greatest movies ever made, nigga. Like in cinema history, nigga. The most legendary opening in a movie ever, nigga, arguably.
Stop yapping. Come on. What's next?
Eat that dick up before I kick you out here, nigga. Uh,
Do it.
what I was gonna
Chill.
say?
Everybody chill.
But so as far as the top 10 go, not gonna lie, it's like let me see. Number 10 is probably gonna be Finding Nemo, great movie.
Fire.
Number 9 is gonna be The Incredibles. And number 8, I'm going off the top right now. Going off the top. If you don't know, because I only have 7. Number 8 is probably gonna be Mulan. I don't think y'all none of y'all mentioned that too. Y'all didn't mention none of the Disney Renaissance
Yeah, he
movies for real.
just said
I
Mulan.
just said it.
Who
He
mentioned that? Who
mentioned
mentioned that? Who mentioned
Mafia
it?
Quad.
Okay, shout out to Mafia Quad. That's doing the Disney Renaissance. A lot of y'all niggas didn't not name none of the Disney Renaissance movies, man. The real animated goats. All right.
Yeah, nobody said Little
But-
Mermaid.
Yeah, see, none of y'all
I
said
said
Prince.
back in Notre Dame.
None of y'all said
Yeah,
Beauty and the Beast. Like, what's going on? What's
I
going
like
on,
Beauty and the
y'all?
Beast, but
None of y'all say
blasphemy, bro.
Lilo and Stitch. What's going
Hey, if
on?
you wanna go by that, we can put every
Like what's
Disney
going on,
Renaissance
bro?
movie in our top 10
Like
list.
what's going on? Y'all niggas is tripping. All right. So my number 7 is I think it's DreamWorks. Robots. I don't know if y'all remember that movie.
I remember that.
I do remember that
Ooh,
movie.
yeah,
I do
Robots.
remember that
That's
movie.
a good one.
So that's a classic. Okay. All right. My number 6, The Prince of Egypt, nigga. You may be wondering
Fire.
why, nigga. That's a classic. Not only that, nigga, the soundtrack, fire. One of the best movie soundtracks ever. I don't know. Y'all should go listen to it. Number 5, Nickelodeon's Rango, nigga. Shout out to Johnny Depp.
That was a good one.
Yeah, shout out to
What is
Johnny Depp.
pineapple?
He that movie is fire. Actually, a lot of the characters in that movie look like niggas we know in Discord, by the way.
You mean you nigga the main character?
I was gonna say it, some guy, when I was thinking it.
The hell?
Let's see. Number 4, The Fox and the Hound. Classic movie. Movie made me cry as a little
Hold
kid,
on, you
man.
watched that shit?
Very, very touching movie. Yeah, nigga, come on now.
That shit old
I
as
know
hell.
animated movies. I know well-written stories, nigga. I'm an anime
It's a
guy.
good
I'm
movie
an
though. What
animated.
about Bambi? You seen Bambi?
I have.
Okay.
But guess
You
what?
seen Peter in the
The
boat?
Fox and the Hound. The
Tugboat?
Fox and the Hound hits harder, nigga. You know what? The
Oh, I
Fox and the
forgot
Hound.
about that.
It kind of we had a nigga named Big Steven here. I might be the fox in this situation. He the hound, and we know we're not friends no more. Just like them at the end of the movie. Sad. What else? Number 3 is Monsters Inc. Classic, hilarious. The movie's funny as fuck. Also, yeah, fun fact, Pixar learned how to do fur in that movie, and it made advancements in the world of animation. That movie. My number 2 is Ratatouille, another Pixar movie. This movie made me want to go to France, even though I heard their food is nasty. I still want to try Ratatouille one day. We
You're
got to
not gonna
try
like
that.
it. It's a vegetable dish. Ain't no meat in it.
I know it looked better in the movie than doing real life. I seen pictures of it. Oh yeah, y'all know my number 1. Come on, it's
Lion
Lion
King.
King. Yeah, number 1 is Lion King.
Alright.
Also, honorable mention, Brother Bear, Lilo Stitch, Tangled. I love that movie for some reason. Oh, and my last one, Meet the Robinsons. I don't know if y'all watched that.
You watched Spirited Away? I
Alright.
feel like not Spirited Away.
Yeah,
the other
I
movie,
watched
Spirit.
Spirited Away
No,
before.
Spirit with the horse.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good movie. Yeah, Spirit. It's a good movie.
Yeah, for some reason
Yeah.
I just popped in my head.
Oh, also another honorable mention. As a little kid, I think I had some
Overhead.
VHS. The first CGI movie from Disney, Dinosaur, fire.
I went to theater. That was like a big deal back in the day
Yes,
when that shit came
sir.
out. I remember seeing
That movie
trailer
made
for that
history,
movie.
man.
That movie so yeah.
That movie is really not that good. It's just
You know,
got a
that movie's
special place.
fucking not good at
Yeah, I'm
all.
about to say it.
That shit is
It's got a
bad.
special place in my heart. You did, yeah.
I have some good lists. I'm gonna list off a few. I don't have like a set 10 or a set 5. I think I have at least 10, so I'm gonna just list them off. And these are not in order, by the way. But bro, there's a movie that none of y'all named. I'm kind of shocked. One of my favorites growing up, a Goofy movie. Both of them, Goofy movie 1 and 2.
I think I like Goofy movie 2 more. Ain't the one with which one? The extreme
Goofy
one?
movie 2 is that's extreme.
That's
It's when he
two.
goes to college.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Um,
Those are good movies. Yeah, you right.
yeah, I love both of those movies. Some of the ones that y'all mentioned that I like as well, obviously, Spirited Away. I love Akira. I love Toy Story 2. Toy Story is probably my favorite Disney franchise. I watched that movie a million times. I owned Toy Story 1 on VHS. I used to rewatch them over and over and over again. So Toy Story 2. One of my favorites also that y'all didn't name, Pocahontas. I actually liked Pocahontas a lot growing up. I don't know what it is about that movie, but I just always kind of gravitated to it. I love the music. I love, maybe it's because of that movie, but I've always like had a real interest in like Native American culture, and I think it started with that movie.
Me and my girl actually had rewatched that movie. That shit is really good, and we liked how like the animations. Like, didn't they use rotoscope animation for most of that movie?
I believe they did, yeah.
Why don't you like
Yeah,
Avatar?
I
Why don't
really
you like
liked
Avatar then? Same thing.
That's why I don't like. That's why I don't like Avatar. It's a worse version of that shit.
Chop donuts. He's definitely bought me pissed. I said that shit.
But what was I getting ready to say? Oh, Hercules, another movie I watched a million times as a kid. Love that movie. Obviously, that's a Prince of Egypt. Seen that a million times.
Yes, sir. Fire soundtrack. Both of the movies you just named got really good soundtrack.
Yeah. One of my other personal favorites, Tarzan. I like Tarzan a lot. I think Tarzan personally has.
You about to say some stupid shit?
It has the best soundtrack. It's better than Lion King soundtrack. Red Pig thinks Lion King is the best soundtrack. I disagree.
It does.
That's the movie
You're saying that because
with.
Phil Collins deal.
It's not even about who. It's not even about who did. Nigga, when I was a kid, I didn't know who the fuck Phil Collins was. I just knew the songs was fire. I like the songs.
Hell nah, Lion King is much better. And you a black man. You should like Lion King more, Nick.
Well,
Tarzan's in Africa.
I like Tarzan.
Yeah, Tarzan got dreads, nigga. He honorary black, but
oh my god.
Fire movie.
You got Roy in there. He's one of the monkeys.
Yeah.
That nigga do like Roy. What the hell? Holy shit.
But as far as Pixar, I said Toy Story, but also I love Finding Nemo. It's probably one of my favorite.
That's another good one.
Incredibles, also loved that growing up. Let me see. I'm trying to think if I'm missing any.
Hey, with him saying Finding, did any of y'all like Finding Dory?
I liked it.
Never watched.
Yeah, it was cool. It just wasn't as good as the first one.
Part of that movie was them dumb birds.
Yeah,
that shit made me fucking. The fucking seagulls was hilarious though.
Yeah, I remember thinking that movie was fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
Oh, awesome. Someone made a good comment. Osmosis Jones. I had to add that to my list.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's an honorable mention. That's an honorable mention. I like that movie a lot as a kid.
I give out one more movie just because I didn't say any honorable mentions. Life as a Zucchini. That's a really underrated animated movie. It's like a claymation movie. Y'all should watch that. Really good.
Y'all didn't put How to Teach My Dragon or some shit. I never watched the movie.
I never seen it.
A lot of people
never
good like those movies. That's like DreamWorks' last real critically acclaimed good movie for real. I think.
Hold on, a couple of things in the chat I'm seeing. People reminded me because I'm doing those top of my head.
Fantastic.
Yeah, Jack, I said Iron Giant.
Iron Giant. Saint said it earlier. Iron Giant is one of my favorite movies as a kid. My mom told me that when I was younger. I used to watch that movie over and over again, so I definitely got to add that.
World of Dorado's fire too. Yeah.
Jack mentioned Ferngully. That's another movie that I saw. My grandma had that on VHS. Ferngully is a really good movie. Red Pig. I think it came out like the late 80s, early 90s. It's essentially it's an animated movie, kids movie, but it's about basically like preserving nature, preserving the forests. It has like a environmental conscious.
Like Bambi, nigga?
Kind of. It has like an environmental conscious story to it, but
it's Walmart brand Thumbelina.
Oh,
I like Ferngully. Ferngully was good. And it has a good the villain in that movie. I think it's played by Tim Curry. Fire. The music is fire. Ferngully is definitely a great movie.
Oh, we haven't mentioned Bug's Life.
We need.
We didn't say Wallace and Gromit, bruh. Those are some classics,
Chicken Run.
Never seen that. I never seen Wallace and Gromit.
Chicken Run was fire, dog.
I seen Chicken Run, but I never seen Wallace and Gromit.
Watch Wallace and Gromit. So good, dog.
Chicken Little was alright.
Chicken Little is mid as fuck.
So I like Bug's Life, but one other movie I liked that was similar was Ants. I don't know if y'all seen Ants.
Ants is better.
I like Ants a lot. I like Ants a lot as a kid.
Ants was cool. It's just the animation for it looks so fucking freaky. Like
and then obviously Shrek 2. I was a big fan of Shrek 2. I even had the video game. I played that shit a lot. I love Shrek 2.
Hey man, Disney.
Anastasia's a good one.
Yeah, Anastasia's a good movie too. It's underrated.
What? Anastasia?
That be dark as fuck too. That shit got some crazy shit going on in that movie. That nigga raised from the dead and shit.
No, that's Fantasia. Anastasia.
Fantasia's a classic, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, which one you like more, the remake or the original?
I think I like the
Fantasia.
remake. I think I like the remake.
Fire.
The original was old as hell, though. I don't know if you tried watching it.
Yeah, it's what the
only reason I tried watching the original is because when I went to Disney World, they did the show. Nigga, and I was like, okay.
So you talking about anime stuff. One of my favorite cartoons. My memory is shaky. The way I remember it is when I was younger, I got the VHS of Fantasia, and on that VHS they had like these cartoon episodes. I don't know if that's actually what happened or if I'm just remembering it wrong. But long story short, there's a cartoon of Mickey Mouse, Goofy, and Donald where I think it's called Mickey and the Beanstalk. It's like Jack and the Beanstalk, but it has them three in it. That is one of my favorite cartoons. I love that cartoon. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it's the one where they're like at the farmhouse and they have like no food, and like Mickey is slicing the bread really thin. That's how it starts out. That's one of my favorite cartoons. So if you ever see that Mickey and the Beanstalk, look that up. But yeah, y'all named a lot of good movies, man.
Have y'all ever seen the Mickey Mouse? Like he had like a club and all the villains took over.
Like, House of Mouse. House of Mouse. That was on Disney.
Do you know that's not on Disney Plus?
Really? Wow.
Like it's not there at all. Last time I checked. So if you had a copy, bro, like a bootleg or something,
that shit come on. Yeah. There used to be a show. It came out for like a couple years back in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot all about that shit. You brought it up. What the fuck? It was 52 episodes.
That was something I would always watch every Halloween. And then on Disney Plus, bro, when they came out, it was 2 movies I wanted on there, bro. That movie and Max Keeble. And for some,
I love Max Keeble. They didn't have Max Keeble. I think they added it later. I might be wrong.
Why you want to watch Cassie for?
Max Keeble didn't watch on Disney Plus. Oh, bro.
Max Keeble, one of my favorite movies growing up. That shit's fire.
Shit.
Yeah, they added it though. They added it like after like
when that little girl get ice cream and she's like fart knocker and she throws it. That shit is hilarious.
Ooh. Pokemon, the first movie is fire. Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, that's how we forget that. Damn, I don't even like Pokemon, but the movies were always.
I ain't watching that shit. I ain't watching that.
The movies were on point, bro.
I said Fritz the Cat. That horny ass movie, bro. What the hell?
Well, the Tom and Jerry movie was fire too.
Y'all didn't watch
that.
Y'all didn't see it.
Got to have money.
The Disney Renaissance movies for me, man. I ain't appreciate that.
I mean, we saw them, but you gotta we put in our top. We put in our top.
I know if you know movies, you should know that, man. Like what?
I can't put them in there. Like I like Hercules and Tarzan.
Yeah, come on, man.
I just
was Lion King in your top 10, nigga?
No.
Did you Lion King? What the fuck?
Listen, I love Lion King, but that mug definitely overrated.
What the fuck?
Niggas.
How's it overrated,
nigga? The best Disney movie.
I gotta
disagree.
How's it overrated?
Lion King, one of the best Disney.
Come on, give me. Tell me how.
Let me rephrase that.
It has
Everybody brings that up over everything else, and I'm like, there's so many other Disney movies, bro.
See, I like Lion King.
It's the best Disney movie ever. Also, the highest grossing animated movie ever. Yeah,
I like Lion King when I was younger. But the older I got, I appreciated a lot more Disney movies, like especially
Oh
Hunchback of
yeah.
Notre Dame, because the villain, Scar's a good villain. Like he's a great villain, but
I see.
there's other shows where I'm like, damn, this actually made me think a lot. Like Hunchback of Notre Dame to me,
That is a
now
good
that I'm
movie though.
older, that movie makes a lot more like sense to me now. I'm like, oh, that was going on. So with Lion King, I mean, you kind of get it as a kid,
Bro, what? I
you
think
know,
what
deeper meaning.
the Renaissance was Lion King, Hunchback, Notre Dame, Milan, Hercules, Aladdin, Little
Yeah,
Mermaid,
it was
Tarzan,
those it
Pocahontas,
was
and
the
Beauty and the
90s.
Beast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then any else said Pocahontas? I don't care for Pocahontas like that.
It's a good movie.
Pocahontas is good. It's good, bro.
I feel like it didn't probably age well compared to the rest of them.
Yeah.
But in the
Yeah.
moment when it came
that
out,
was
it was
supposed to
pretty
be
good.
the A team, but the B team made Lion King, and they made the way better movie. Fire. Yes, sir.
Savages. That song was fire.
Soundtrack is fire. The animation is fire.
Yeah.
Pocahontas, it's a good movie.
I'm looking at this list. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Great
cool topic.
detective. Fuck.
And I appreciate y'all in the chat giving us y'all's favorites. But now we can go ahead and jump to the movie reviews. We do have a few reviews for Inside Out 2. Alex isn't here, so unfortunately we won't be able to get his thoughts until he's able to come back. But Mafia Quad and Sun God both saw the film. I want to let them talk about the movie. Real quick, if you can, Mafia Quad, give us your thoughts on Inside Out 2.
Okay. I thought Inside Out 2 was a good movie. For me personally, I didn't think it was for me, but the themes it had going with the emotional people and the situation the girl was facing in the movie did kind of make me think back to like situations I've had in real life, like in high school and middle school, where I could like, okay, I can actually relate to that. I know somebody who was acting that kind of way, so that was pretty good. Overall, I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10.
Okay. Whoa. I was with you until you gave it a 7 out of 10, nigga.
I mean, it wasn't for me.
It didn't resonate with you. Okay.
I won't say
Did you feel
completely.
like it was purely a kids movie, or
No,
did it have some things that for adults as well?
I wouldn't say it was purely a kids movie because there were definitely adults in the theater laughing, and it hit with me on a certain level, but it wasn't like I didn't see myself going through that stuff. When I watched the movie, it made me think about some of my homeboys. So I was like,
Okay,
yeah, I
that's fair.
remember back in school, my homeboy was kind of acting like that. Like we definitely was fucking with Dragon Ball Z, but when we got to school, motherfuckers like I never heard of the shit.
Hey, I got what you thought about the animation?
Oh, the animation was good, very good.
Yes, sir.
I get that a
Pixar
10.
kings. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Did you notice the little details when she was going through puberty and shit, the bumps on her face, the braces, the
Yeah,
hair fucked up? Hey man, shout out to Pixar.
definitely worth taking your kid to. I'll say that for sure.
Facts. A movie that don't make your kid seem dumb or whatever the fuck.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, it don't insult their intelligence. Is
Oh, okay.
it's a lot of deep themes. I think you should go see the movie one time. Like I said, you
I'll watch it
you
eventually.
would you would be like, holy shit, this is me.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, nigga. When we got to high school, nigga, you act like you ain't like turkey burgers, nigga.
I don't. I
Oh
don't eat them
shit.
no more.
But the whole time you still love them, nigga.
I
And
don't.
you
I haven't.
like,
I
come on,
haven't had
man.
them. I haven't had them.
That's like with some of y'all niggas. Y'all new niggas acting like y'all don't like soda, nigga, and y'all favorite drink water. But the whole time, nigga, you drinking water. I mean, soda in secret. That's like Jack with these Sprite Zeros, nigga. Never mind.
You
Go
gotta
on.
stop with that shit.
Facts.
And Sun God, you also had a review for the movie, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it short because I kind of feel the same way like Mafia Quad. But honestly, overall, I thought the movie was pretty good. I thought they did good for a Pixar sequel. This is one of the better ones, I should say, because recently they haven't been. No, I didn't fuck with The Incredibles 2. I didn't fuck
What?
with Finding Dory like that.
What?
Like
No, this nigga
I don't
stupid.
know. I just honestly though, the biggest problem that I had with Inside Out 2, it really just felt like the first movie with the new emotions in the control room and the older emotions trying to get the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because
That's
in the
literally what the
last
movie
movie,
was. What the fuck? This is
that's what
stupid to
I'm
play, nigga.
saying. But that's what I'm saying though. They couldn't do nothing different. We couldn't have more screen time of all the emotions with
Everybody got screen time. We talking about the new emotions?
no. Everybody got screen time, but I wanted screen time with all the emotions messing with Riley. You know, like controlling her instead of just like, okay, we're gonna bottle these emotions up inside. We're just gonna focus on
I
being
mean,
a
there would be
teenager.
no
Not like
conflict. I
I
mean, I get what you're saying, but yeah.
right, yeah, I understand. I really wanted the conflict of the movie to be joy and anxiety going back and forth in the control room, other than anxiety immediately bottling them up and kicking them out. You know what I'm saying? Because I get the metaphor. As we come into puberty, as we get older, we let anxiety control us. But I really wanted
You hear that one time?
to see that. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Overall, though, I thought the animation was great. I liked the little scene where I'm not gonna spoil it, but they kind of brought a whole bunch of animation styles and shit. You know, they were trying to like, I don't know, really just show us like, oh, we really been working type shit. So I like that.
What? You talking about with the
And
her favorite cartoon?
yeah. Her favorite
Yeah, that was funny.
cartoon and like,
It was like
yeah,
Dora. Let's make it fun of Dora, basically.
I
That's
like
fire.
that. I like I really like the new characters they brought in. I like Boredom. I thought she was like, funny and shit. Really like how Embarrassment tried to help them all in the end. And I didn't like Envy. I feel like she could have needed some more work. I mean, I get it. She had to be one emotion, but the who really takes the cake as far as being an antagonist right here is Anxiety. And I also like the actually no, I'm gonna spoil it. Anyway, for what I'm gonna say is I really like the movie 7.5. I think they did pretty good.
Why?
I'm not liking these low ratings, y'all. A
Hey
eight,
man,
a eight, a eight, a eight, a eight, at least a eight.
7 and 7.5. That's those are good scores, brother. Those are good scores.
No. This is Pixar best movie in like 5 years. I'm
And
gonna
you
need.
know,
It's
Well,
still
I'm
I
not
better.
saying they had other good movies since, but I'm just saying their best movie in the past 5 years, arguably. And well, is it better than Toy Story 40? Y'all? No.
bro, Toy Story 4 was not that good. It was cool, like it was all right. It wasn't like that good.
No. Yeah, I think this is better than Toy Story 4. I think Toy Story 4 low key look better though. Toy Story 4 is gorgeous, but
And Alex
yeah,
isn't here to give his thoughts, but it sounded
a
based
one
on
time.
what he was saying that he didn't think this movie was worth the
Oh no,
hype. Is
Alex was dick eating. I'm getting on his ass next episode when he come
I
back.
told you he was gonna feel like that.
His retarded ass nigga. He out of everybody could relate to.
but
Hey, one time, but you should go see this movie. I think it would probably make you cry, nigga, cause you having anxiety and shit,
bro,
and be nervous, having nervous breakdowns.
when have you ever heard
Like
me
they got
say
a they got a
this?
scene in this movie where I thought about you. She just sitting there.
Rip it.
I'm
When
like,
have you ever
holy
heard me
shit.
say this? I've never. What have I ever told you this?
You look like you have bad anxiety, nigga.
I don't.
Yes, you
What the
do though.
fuck?
You definitely do. I know you do. I know you do.
Do I get anxious sometimes?
Especially,
Yes, that's a normal
especially,
human response. But
especially boredom, nigga. That's you. That's definitely you.
he made it seem like I
Cause you
have
get
like
bored quick. You got a bad
debilitating
attention
anxiety.
span.
I don't. I don't have it like that.
You do. You anxious. You is anxious,
I
nigga.
don't. Everybody gets
Especially when you
anxious
play
on
games,
certain.
nigga. You like a little kid. You
Nah,
switch games every 5 minutes, nigga. It's just like
that's not anxiety. That's ADHD.
I know. I said anxious. You anxious. You got anxiety.
But
You got bad anxiety. Everything.
what was I gonna say? Yeah, we'll see, man. I would like to get Alex's thoughts on that, but we'll get it when he comes back. But we can go ahead and jump into the next reviews. Mafia Quad, you saw a movie called Blue Lock. It's based on the anime. Is that right?
Right.
Wait, Blue. What the fuck is that? Let me
Go
see.
ahead and tell us what's the movie about and how you liked it.
So basically, okay, this is kind of
Real quick,
okay.
is Blue Lock the soccer? It's a soccer anime, right?
Correct.
Okay, go ahead.
So the movie is basically about the perspective of two characters that the main characters play in like the 9 to 10 episodes. Basically, you're getting their perspective, like what got them into soccer and what's inspiring them to keep going. So I just started Blue Lock this week, and I'll say this: basically, the movie, when you're not exploring the movie through the opponent's perspective, the movie is basically the anime episode. So if you watch episode 1 through 11, you've pretty much seen the movie for the most part. You're just getting another perspective. So overall, I'd say
Wait,
eh,
Mafia Squad is
go ahead.
go no, I was about to say, so this movie was better than Inside Out 2?
Nah,
In your opinion?
because like I was saying, movies basically the anime episodes is just like it's just like a
Oh.
DLC movie. You're getting
Oh.
another perspective, but if you watch episode 9, 10, and 11, you've pretty much seen the movie.
I hate when they do shit like that. Ain't they doing that shit with Demon Slayer, the Demon Slayer movies too?
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty
Basically.
much.
Yeah, they
That's
did.
just why do they do shit like that? And people still go see that shit.
That shit was fire. I'm not gonna even hold you.
It was you seen it, Saint?
Yeah, I was just there because it was an IMAX. Anime and IMAX, bruh. Sign me up.
The only shit I seen, I ain't gonna lie, the last Dragon Ball movie did look really
Yes,
good in
sir.
IMAX.
facts.
Uh yeah, that shit did look really good.
Big superhero.
But
So
nah, I can't.
I like the Blue Lock anime so far, but because I just basically went to go see something I just watched a day ago, I gotta give it like a 6. It was interesting to see those characters' perspective, but not enough to I say this is like something you have to go see. Just watch the anime.
Interesting.
Okay.
Is this the first movie that they've had for the anime or no?
Yeah, this is the first Blue Lock movie.
Okay. I will say I've never watched the anime, but when it came out, I actually did hear that it was really, really good. But I
It
don't know what it
is.
is, bro. I've never gotten into sports anime, but people always tell me that they're some of the best anime. Like they always say sports anime be fire, but I just never got into any of them. The closest I've gotten to like a sports anime would be like boxing because I watched Hajime no Ippo.
Yeah,
Haven't
that shit
finished
was
it,
fire.
but I watched it and it's good.
Hey, look,
But
one time. I don't even like sports in real life, but sports anime are fire. I've watched I Shield 21. That's a football. Slam Dunk. That's
yeah,
fire. That's the basketball. Haikyuu. I started watching that last month. That's fire. And Blue Lock this week, and Blue Lock is fire. Like you don't have to like sports to like sports anime. Sports anime is just fire on its own with the storylines and characters.
I bet I might check them out. I do have Crunchyroll, so I might check them out. But yeah, thanks for your review, brother.
No
And
problem.
the next review we have is from Saint. Saint, you saw Kinds of Kindness. I've been hearing a lot about this movie. You know, people saying it's crazy, off the wall, a lot of weird shit. Give us your thoughts on this film.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of went in blind with this movie because all I saw was like what was it, like a 10-second teaser? And I
Yeah,
missed the trailer in theaters. Like all I saw was I walked in and just heard the music and I was like, oh, this gonna be a banger. Y'all know what song it is, bro, that was in that trailer. It's in every fucking like movie.
Yeah.
But this wasn't even a movie, to be honest. This was 3 short films or folk tales, I guess, in one, bro. Like it feels like a TV, like it could have been a TV show, but it was shot for the big screen. Like it had overall some good visuals. The acting was on point. I know I didn't really fuck with what's the movie Poor Things because you know it's the same director. But overall, I was satisfied with this one. Like the thing about these little short films, they all had, I wouldn't say plot twists. It was just they were building up anticipation and like this a huge climax, and then like it had a satisfying conclusion with each one. And some of them was like, nah, it had me question like, what the fuck is these characters doing? Because they go from different perspectives of characters, and yeah, I don't want to say too much to spoil it, but it's just like it's so like random, bro. Like you have like graphic scenes where motherfuckers are cutting off limbs,
damn.
The
and
fuck?
you got things where, well, I'll say like one of the short films is the perspective of an officer, and his wife is a reef diver, but she's been missing. I don't they don't really say how long. At least I don't remember them saying how long, but it was a long ass time, like to the point where they thought she was probably dead type shit. And uh that like throughout that little short film, he questions a lot of things. And it's a weird ending where I'm like, okay, I didn't think that was gonna happen type shit. And even the first one, it starts off kind of crazy. Like William Dafoe, he's in there. They're all matter of fact, all the actors are in each one. They play all different roles, so it shows how much range they all got. And I don't think William Dafoe did any shit like this, to be quite honest. Like it goes and it goes in like crazy fucking ways. They go from conspiracy theories, uh, they follow cults, um, I guess you could say like hitmen's or assassins. They follow that a little bit. Like it's all over the fucking place. The only gripe I had is the director's a fucking weirdo because I don't know him and the director of like the Euphoria show. There's some hornballs, dog. Like it's weird. It's getting a little uncomfortable. Like there's one scene where I'm like, okay, you didn't need to really show that. Like if it would have went up just a notch, I probably would have walked out type shit because
Damn,
motherfuckers be doing
was
too
that bad?
much. Yeah, like it's like I don't want to say, but it's a well, I'll say for this. You never know. It does talk about the subject of SA and whatnot. So
Damn.
um, if you know a victim or been in a situation like that, I wouldn't recommend this movie. To be quite honest, that's it hits home.
Mm.
Um, other than that, like I gave it a 6.5 out of 10, almost a 7. Like
Damn.
it's better. It's better than Poor Things for me because like I would actually probably rewatch this movie because I fuck with all the actors in it, and it wasn't no performances like in Poor Things where I'm like that shit sound weird. Like Willem Dafoe in Poor Things was having a weird ass Irish accent and switching back and forth, bro, where it didn't sound right. Like he didn't know what he was doing. I felt like this movie had a lot more direction and and whatnot. But yeah, I say I can recommend the movie if you're not like sensitive about tough subjects and whatnot, and if you like kind of like if you like what was it? What's the movie called? Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah.
They got the hitchhiker girl, bro. She's in there. What's her name? Margaret
Oh, Margaret.
Qualley.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, it follows kind of like same like little notes and whatnot, but good movie. Yeah.
That's fire. I was thinking about checking this out. I don't know yet. I may go this weekend or maybe next weekend, but we'll see what happens. But yeah. So now we can go ahead and get to the main movie of this week. Quiet Place came out. Quiet Place Day One. This is the prequel film to the Quiet Place series. This one kind of shows how everything started, where the monsters or aliens, whatever you want to call them, came from. Um, I was supposed to go see it today, but I felt like shit all day, but my stomach was fucked up, so ended up not going. But a lot of people here saw it, so I know Red Pick saw it, Tyrek. Saint, did you get a chance to see it?
Yes, sir. I watched both movies back to back.
My favorite quiet. What about you?
Yeah, I saw it last night.
All right, and Sun Guy, did you see this movie yet? I know it
Nah, I
just
need to
came out.
see it though.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
So that's good. A lot of people here saw it. So we'll go ahead and get some reviews. Why don't we start with Tyrek? We haven't heard from Tyrek in a while. Tyrek, can you tell us how you feel about Quiet Place?
So I wasn't a big fan of the first two movies, but I like this one. It's so I'll give a little background. So this is like the first day the demon angels are invade or they land on Earth. Um, but it's not really focused on the actual invasion. They don't really give you a backstory on what those aliens are. But they kind of show them a lot more, like how they look. So because we already saw the first two movies, you kind of have an idea what they look like now. But it's more of a character-driven story. So I'll give like a background premise. So Lupita Luongo, her main character, she's the main character in the movie. She's a terminally ill cancer patient. So she doesn't have that much time left. And it's pretty much a movie of following her back home in Harlem because the movie takes place in New York. Um, all hell breaks loose, and it's more of a character-driven story than it is really about the aliens. It's just set in that universe with the Quiet Place, but it's definitely not expanding upon the lore or anything like that with the aliens. But I do like it. It was an hour and 40 minutes. They respected your time. I watched it in XD in cinema, so the sound quality was really good. Um, which for a movie where everyone's trying to be quiet, it's kind of funny to say that. But
Yeah,
I
that was the
thought
best part of the movie to me.
yeah, the sound, like the sounds and the water, the rain, even the explosions that happen, even the sounds of the monsters or the aliens, whatever, really, really top notch. But I thought it was an enjoyable experience. I mean, this is a good movie to like. My movie was packed when I just watched it today. I watched the 740 show, and every seat was filled in that shit. So um, it was enjoyable. If I had to give it a rating out of 10, I'd probably give it a 7.5 out of 10. Um, I couldn't really. There's nothing really to criticize about the movie. It's just a really good movie, but there's nothing really great about it. The acting jobs across the board was good. I think Lupita did a good job, but nothing special. But if I had to I would definitely recommend if you have nothing else to go watch. This is a pretty good watch.
And would you give out of 10?
7.5.
Okay. And Riptech, how about you? How'd you feel?
Uh, yeah, I wasn't a big fan of this movie. Not gonna lie to you. First of all, it's not the same director as the first two movies. Um, so that's where they started wrong at there. Um, is I thought the plot was lacking. I thought the motivations of the character was ass, nigga. I don't give a fuck if she about to die, nigga. That shit was ass. Nigga, the shit with the cat, ass. Nigga, the best part of this movie is easily the aliens, which we really don't learn anything. Do we learn that they die from water in the other movies?
Yes.
So really, we don't like we don't learn nothing new about the aliens for real. We just see when they come. It's just like it's nothing like that really grabbed me in this movie. I thought it was low key boring as fuck. It one thing they even had a cheap ass jump scare in this movie, nigga, and it wasn't scary. You just seen it coming. I didn't like it.
The dreams.
Um, yes, nigga, that shit was ass. It didn't even make me jump, nigga. But like,
People started laughing in my theater when that happened.
yeah,
People,
nigga. Hey, did you? Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I laughed when the nigga who was running the hospice died.
Hey, he looked like Alex though.
Low key, bro,
Oh,
bro. This this nigga, this movie's so ass. I don't care about spoiling it, but like, it's not ass. I shouldn't say it. It's so mid. I don't care about spoiling it. Like, the ending was predictable as fuck too. Um, bro, when he died and the shirt ripped and he looked up, that shit had me dying. Like, I'm sorry, that shit had me dying. I did that bust out laugh when he died. But yeah, the movie looked good. The aliens look good. The CGI on them. Basically everything that's good about this movie is basically from the technical level. Like the sound is good, it's shot well, the CGI is good. The acting ain't much really there for real to me anyway. This definitely not Lupita best movie, nigga. I thought she had AIDS or some shit. I didn't know she had terminal cancer. I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
What?
Uh, yeah. Um, the movie, I'm sorry, I did not like this movie. I gave this a 6 out of 10, slightly above average thriller because it's not scary. Some people think this shit was gonna be a scary movie or something. I really hate how we didn't learn more of like about the origins, like about the aliens. Like they ain't doing no research. Why we couldn't get us like the point of view from the military doing this shit? Like I wanted to see that instead of this. I'm sorry. I could be done with this universe. Unless they coming out to find a way how to defeat the aliens. I'm done with this universe. I could never do another movie from them. It'd be good. So
And what'd you give out of 10?
6.
Damn.
6 out of 10. 6 out of 10.
Damn.
I mean, it's not a bad movie. It's just mid as hell. I think this movie's gonna make a lot of money too, unfortunately.
We're gonna see, King.
Yeah, a lot of niggas was in the theater for this. It was like I think some people thought the shit was good, unfortunately.
And Mafia, what'd you think?
So I think this is a good movie. I put it over the second one for sure. The characters, my favorite character was the cat. Even though it was very unrealistic for a cat to be that calm in this kind of a situation.
You know how bad it is, nigga? Your favorite character in the movie is a cat. All he did was run away and get petted the whole movie, nigga. And
But
follow
some
people.
cats don't meow though. So at all. Like I had a cat like that once that didn't fucking talk.
Right.
Cause you heard that nigga eating.
Hey,
and
real
shit.
quick, not to cut you off, Mafia, but Red Peg, you're not beating allegations, brother.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
You
This movie was mid. I don't give a fuck.
You just spoiled the movie, dog. Every time you review a movie, you say a fucking spoiler. Every single time. Every single time you review a movie, you say a spoiler. You talked about a character that died.
You kind of fucking did.
You talked about a character that died. Come on, come on.
Oh well. I mean,
Okay,
you're gonna see it coming anyway. You're gonna see it coming anyway. So it's
not
not
that crazy. It's not that crazy of a spoiler. The niggas in the movie for like literally 5 minutes.
Thank you.
It's not that bad.
That's stuff you got to say before you spoil it. But anyway, go ahead, Mafia.
Yeah.
So, character motivation. I got to disagree with Red Pig. If I was done, I literally have that exact same motivation. If I'm going out, I need that before I die.
You think you need that? You really come on, dog. So you wouldn't be like, I want to get some ass. You just gonna think pizza.
Well, pizza first. If I can't get the pizza, then I'm going Bill Cosby. But yeah.
Oh my god, yo.
But yeah. As for the dude, I didn't think his character was really needed. He really didn't bring anything to the movie in particular. As for things I was kind of disliked or kind of disappointed in, they didn't put more focus like everyone was saying on the aliens. And I think that they found out that, hey, let's be quiet. I think they found that out too quick. It should have took them a few days before they realized, hey, look, if we're quiet, they won't attack us.
Bro, not only that, I felt like the relationship in the movie was rushed as fuck. I was like, what?
Hold on. I
don't know.
I got a theory to why they knew it would be quiet. Because remember, the military looked like they knew what was going to happen. So we don't know if these people knew that sound was the reason that set them off. Because the military was coming.
They was driving by. Yeah.
The military,
they was loud
already there. So so it makes sense to why they knew that dog. Because the helicopters are coming out of nowhere, and you know that shit makes a lot of noise. So they probably just really thought like dog, because every time some noise being made, someone was getting killed. So I don't find it that hard to believe that they kind of just knew, all right, dog. Every time we make a sound, something's gonna happen.
On day one, though?
Huh?
On day one?
Well, remember, she got knocked out. We don't know how long she was knocked out for.
Oh, yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, my last complaint is, even though I like this movie, I do not feel that this movie or even a sequel is necessary. This should have just been a one and done series.
Facts.
Yeah. Facts. I get it, but I feel like they try to tell like they're trying to do a prequel story without actually like being like a exposition on the actual monsters, and then try and make it a character driven story, which I feel like some people might enjoy that more. But I get what you're saying, because it doesn't really expand on the lore of the actual aliens and shit. So you kind of still don't know much about them other than what the other movies tell you.
Right. Because when they do the third Quiet Place, if they are not focusing on the lore of the aliens, we're gonna get the same thing. Let's be quiet and let's survive.
Facts.
So if I were to rank these movies, I'd say the original is the best. To me, the original is Resident Evil 2. This movie is Resident Evil 1, and then the second one is Resident Evil 5. Oh, that's it.
And would you get this out of 10?
Oh, I give it a 7.
No. Okay. Seem to be the consensus. And last but not least, Saint, what do you think about the movie?
So I haven't seen the other movies at all. This is like my introduction to this series. Uh, Overall, I think the performance was good. Didn't really disappoint. It's not the best from Lupita, but she still did pretty solid, and the chemistry was there with Joseph Quinn. And I'm not gonna lie, that gave me confidence as him as an actor in his other projects now. So, uh, my main issue with the film, like everybody's been saying, is well, first off, I think the film could have been longer, especially when they didn't even go on like the origins of not only why the aliens are there,
They
what's the
they,
motive in the first place. With
yeah,
like,
they low-key did
it
go
kind
into
of
the
just
body. I think why they did in the like I think like the first scroll of the movie, when the text come up, they show why they came.
no, bro. I need a full visual, motherfucker. I don't like that shit. That's
Yeah,
not it. I need a full visual and
that was they a
everything
little
of like,
lazy way of explaining
yeah,
it.
like you made the film an hour and 44 minutes. You could have did a 10-minute scene or something, bro. Because it's like I felt like it just kind of happened, and then
Yeah.
also I'm not gonna spoil what happened in the scene, but it's a part in the movie where I'm like, there's a lot of motherfuckers in this room. I'm like, there's no fucking way that y'all were quiet enough and all agreed to be quiet enough to not make no noise where these aliens didn't hear you. Like they're damn near like clickers from The Last of Us. So it's like
Yeah.
I find that very hard to believe.
I did like that part where it was all on the street. That was kind of
Oh yeah,
like what
from
you
the
was,
trailer.
yeah.
Yeah, that was cool, but at the same time, a lot of it was predictable because
Yep.
once they showed that part from the trailer, I was like, I already know exactly what's about to
About to
happen.
happen, yeah.
But
Yep.
don't get me wrong, I still was like entertained. Was like, okay, I'll go check out the other movies. But like everybody's been saying, it doesn't really. It gives you more. It makes you have more questions than like answers.
Facts.
But yeah, I gave it a 7 out of 10.
That's a
Overall,
little
it
too
was
high for me,
good
man.
visuals, and I watched in IMAX, so I think that probably was a plus out of it.
Damn, you chose to watch an IMAX over Adobe?
Usually I pick Dolby, but I was like, I'm watching 2 movies today. Let me go ahead and just watch an IMAX.
Oh yeah, this movie was short.
Yeah.
Literally that's the best part of this movie, Nick. The sound and how short it was.
Real quick in the chat, Lady Hulk asked, would this be a good starting point, or should I watch the others first?
I
Watch this
mean,
first.
yeah, you should watch this first because if you watch the first one and then go back to this, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? But yeah,
Yeah,
watch this
Lady
first
Hulk,
because
because
the first one is gonna be a big upgrade.
yeah, because I didn't watch the other films, and the trailer I was like, oh, this is fire. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna give it a shot. I never watched the other ones and really didn't have a desire to, but after watching this, I'm
Yeah, you
probably gonna
good.
get on whatever platform is on. Is it on like Netflix or Hulu or Disney
Uh,
Plus? As to say,
I think Max. I think Max.
sir, I'm gonna check it out after this pod.
The Quiet Place
Um,
is on. No, it's not on Max. It's on. My bad. It's on
Damn.
Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus.
Okay, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, like I said,
And
I
it is
haven't
my
seen the
bad.
movie yet. I think I still plan on seeing it, but just to add to the topic, it says here, I think this was reported, I think earlier today or yesterday. It says A Quiet Place Day One earned 6.8 million in domestic previews, the best ever for the franchise. And right now, the Rotten Tomato score, it has an 84% critic score and a 70% audience score. So the audience
Damn.
score is right around what y'all was saying, about 7 out of 10. So
Yep.
Yeah, like it wasn't nothing special, but it's a good watch. There's not really that much films right now, but if you want to watch something before Deadpool comes out, it's worth it.
Yeah, that's
Y'all
facts.
niggas making me want to skip this shit the way y'all talking about it. Cause I'm
Not
not
like
finna watch.
just don't go in there expecting like, oh my god, this is about to be a 10 out of 10. Like, no, it's nothing like that. It's
It's a
a
good movie.
whole little summer movie.
Okay.
Good movie to pass time.
I don't like that shit. When you say that, I'll see it. I'll see how I like it.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, based on the news, it sounds like this movie's trending to be successful. So if that's the case, I think we can expect to get another Quiet Place film. And hopefully, if what Saint is saying, hopefully they do another one, they kind of flesh it out a little bit more. Because I actually, even though I haven't seen the movie, I have that pet peeve with a lot of other movies that I've seen. I don't like when they don't flesh out shit like that. Like, show me the full backstory shit. I like that type of shit. So,
Nah, why you skipping
um,
this shit now?
no, I mean, I'll still watch it. Like I said, I may go tomorrow. I don't know yet. If not, I'll see it next week. Um, but yeah, that's all the topics I had. That's all the reviews I had. Did y'all want to say anything or add anything
Hey
before we get
man,
up out of here?
can we talk about was it is it episode 4 or 5 of Acolyte?
5.
5, yeah, 5.
Yes,
How
sir.
y'all feel about it, man? How y'all feel? I need to see how y'all feel. One time, how you feel about it?
Fighting was good. Well, I'm gonna tell you this. Going on Twitter, I don't know how much Disney's paying these people, but people are saying this is the best lightsaber fight ever. I'm like, yeah,
Hell,
y'all
who's
need
saying
to.
that? I thought niggas was being
Dog,
sarcastic.
Well, it wasn't that. It's because they were first of all they were comparing it to Duel of Fates, and it's like, wait a minute, motherfucker, we got Revenge of the Sith too, bro. Like, what we doing?
no, there's fights in the like. So they're talking about mostly live action fights. I'm like, dog, it was a good fight for what compared to what Disney has done. It's probably the best fight they've done with a lightsaber live action, which is not a high bar at all. But
Facts.
Yeah,
people were saying, oh, because the Leslie Helen, whoever the director producer of the show, said we're trying to match Duel of the Fates. And some people, basically all the people, the pronouns in their name and the flag and shit was like, I don't know if they find these people paid because all the niggas were saying, oh, she met and succeeded what she said. I'm like, no, the fuck you did not. Chill out. The fighting was cool. The choreography was actually pretty decent for once. But the rest of the episode outside of the fighting was garbage.
Yeah. Bro,
Yeah.
I really like the kills in this episode, dog. The kills are fire. They're so fire to
Yeah, he
me.
made that bitch a
amazing, bro.
stapler. Yeah, that's
The pop,
crazy.
pop, pop. I
Yeah.
was like, ooh, that shit was fire.
But you know why he had to do that, right? Because every time someone gets stabbed in Disney Star Wars, they don't fucking die. So he had to do
Yeah,
that shit three
Yeah,
fucking times.
fire. I love that
but
shit. I
hey,
love that.
I did tell you, bro. You were trying to say he's not a Sith, and he came
Well,
out and
well
Yeah,
confirmed
he
it.
actually
Actually,
is. I don't know what the
but
fuck going on in the story no more, dog.
they
I ain't
could
gonna
be
lie to you.
lying. He don't got the eyes. He don't got the Sith eyes, and he could just be saying he's a Sith. I still think they're gonna pull a fast one and say he's not. Then
Yeah, hey,
I'm
I told y'all,
I think
the
you're
leaks
right,
was
bro.
right, huh? I told y'all niggas the leaks was right. That shit been
what
leaked.
was leaked?
Yeah.
That who that nigga was with the
Khmer?
mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what
Everyone
was a
do.
giveaway though? Like he had the same jacket too. Like it wasn't really not.
Oh,
It
I
wasn't
didn't
an
even I didn't
outfit
realize.
change at all.
Yeah, the
Yeah, it
same
was the
suit and
exact
clothes.
same
Yeah.
jacket. Yeah,
Yeah, that shit
but
leaked.
And then
I do.
remember one of the episodes when May attacked him, he was all dodging her attacks and shit. I'm like, yo,
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot. Yeah,
I'm like, dog,
yeah.
why is it move like this?
yeah, they did. They did hint at it.
Yeah, so
Right.
it's not some big reveal. People were calling him the Sith or whatever, the stranger. They need to stop using that shit. The
Yeah,
only
the
stranger I
stranger.
know is the one in God of War. They need to stop using that shit.
Yeah,
Um, people were calling that shit for episode 2. But they're like, yeah, he's definitely the dude. And I'm like, I hope not, because it's like so predictable. And yeah, it is.
Even though it was predictable, I fuck with his performance overall, bro. Because
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the personality change when he reveals to May who he is, because his mask is knocked off, and he just talks like he's what Quimir, is that his name?
Come here, yeah.
At the it was it reminded me kind of like how Willem Dafoe has like a mood change when it comes to Green Goblin and Norman Osborn. So overall, shout out to him. I think he did his homework and he's very dedicated to it. So But the show is still got bad writing. Like, there's a lot of things where I'm like, come on, that don't make sense.
Facts.
Yeah, the
Like the shit,
main thing.
haircut, the
Yeah,
haircut part. Oh yeah,
the main thing where
Well,
she's like
I let
flopping
that
back and
slide
forth
though.
don't make any sense.
yeah,
Yeah,
that too.
The haircut thing I let slide in a little bit because I mean the dark side, does cloud some people's judgment. So I let it slide just for that. But it's other stuff where I'm like,
Now I will say I'm interested what they're gonna do with next episode.
oh
With the
yeah,
they all
switcheroo.
got because if he's
So
said all the niggas gotta die. Like
yeah, so I'm gonna
well,
see him.
Soul has to
I,
die, May has to die, Osha has to die. That little fucking
yeah.
thing gotta die too. That droid gotta die. So I'm like, yeah, like I want to see. There's only 3 episodes left, so
Oh
I
yeah.
don't
The
know if they're gonna have time
only
to close this shit out.
Hey,
thing,
it's funny? Saint, you was right. If you watch this episode, this shit look like it was supposed to be in the last episode. Like
I
it seemed
told
like they
you,
made
I
this
told you,
episode like the
It's
last
because
episode
they put that
shorter. Like
they
flashback
cut it in
episode.
half.
It, it's because they put that flashback episode in. What was that? The second episode or the third episode?
That was
Third
third.
episode.
Yeah,
yeah,
they put a flashback episode in the middle of the fucking season. I'm like, why would you do that?
yeah.
No, that's not. We talking about how the last like
The
episode
last
4, it clearly got cut in half to make 2 episodes when it's
yeah.
literally
Oh yeah,
just
yeah,
one
yeah, yeah. That
episode.
makes sense.
I
Yeah,
was like, wait, this nigga saying right? Cause bro, if you watch it, cause it had like a like TV shows have like this break in it. Like I don't know how to describe it. Like a
Yeah,
commercial break part. I
ad
don't
break.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how.
intermission, like intermission. Yeah,
Yeah, that's how this episode had one. I was like, wait, what the fuck? In the very beginning of this episode, you see it like when they start fighting. Yeah.
yeah.
One
But
time,
All I'm
one
gonna
But
time.
the
say,
fighting,
bro.
only
All
thing,
I'm gonna say, I've seen enough. This show was fucking mid. The writing is
As hell.
the writing is the
yeah,
writing is very not good. And I still keep saying that the set design, this it looks, it's not believable. Like when I'm watching on the screen, I'm like, this shit looks like they filmed it on a set, and I haven't
Yeah.
had that feeling watching any of the other Star Wars show. Just for some reason, something about the way this show looks, it just looks
Yeah,
fake.
that the whole forest looked like a set. Yeah.
The
I think
Khmer dude, like
them.
the best thing about this show is the fighting and the fight choreography. The story, I'm not fucking with it. I'm not fucking with it at all.
Hey,
yeah.
so one time, Tarek and Saint. So y'all think Obi-Wan is better than this?
No,
What?
I
Ref,
think
honestly,
Sure.
Obi-Wan is
Obi-Wan's
not
definitely
good,
better.
bro.
Obi-Wan show, I
Obi
erased that. That's not a good show. You know what's even worse? Obi-Wan show pissed me off because it was so unnecessary. It didn't need to happen.
Right.
Nigga,
And
you just
I
wanted to
erased.
see Darth Vader, nigga. That's
You
the
compare
No,
whole
because
point of
you
the
know.
show.
you compare
Fire,
mid to
fire.
mid, bro. You compare mid to
Yeah,
mid,
and the
and
thing is, Obi-Wan show is way more
Mid.
egregious
That's
because
crazy.
bro,
it's egregious, dog. It didn't need to happen.
listen, we
Tarek,
all
the main
like
thing
Is it
we
world
all.
breaking? Hell yeah, but
Y'all
I
gotta
can't say
understand
it's
something.
mid.
Y'all gotta
That's
understand
crazy.
something.
Yeah.
We all like Darth Vader, but it was not worth seeing him back for what they did to the. It wasn't worth it, in my opinion. It was not worth it. The show was bad. It fucked up the canon. The story was not good. Like we went through all of that for what, a fight scene at the end that really didn't make any sense. Like no, bro,
Yeah,
it
it
wasn't
didn't
worth
make a
it.
difference.
It wasn't worth.
It doesn't. Yeah, it's just what the payoff was not worth them. Oh, let's bring Anakin and Obi. My thing is, always should have been an Obi-Wan focused show about Obi-Wan transitioning from a Jedi into like a nomad, and
That'd been
him
boring.
like, no, it wouldn't have, because there's a lot of stuff you could do with Obi-Wan, or if Obi-Wan was going to do
No,
something,
I'm
don't.
gonna stop you right there, bro.
Yeah,
Because you know what show did that, and it's fucking terrible. It's the worst out of Star Wars, bro. And I don't want
Boba
to hear
Fett.
it. Boba
Yeah.
Fett, bro.
No,
Yeah.
but
That's exactly what they did.
Boba Fett's not a great character in the first place. Boba Fett is a minor character that
Yeah, he a
people.
good side character, yeah.
Yeah, Obi-Wan is like one of the main characters. There's ways to make a show about Obi-Wan. They had him on Tatooine, and it was one of the best like legend books ever. They could have done something like that where he's fucking with the Hutts or something like that, like with the Criminal Underground or something like that. There's so much more other than bringing, like, they make Star Wars universe feel so small. Like, to bring Vader back and Obi-Wan together, like, dog, there's so much other possibilities they could have had. He could have been helping out the Rebel Alliance in some other ways, some other shit. Maybe he bucked on the Saw Gerrera, some shit like that. There's just so many different directions, and they're like, yeah, they wanted to get the audience back on their side, so let's bring back Vader and Obi-Wan and let them fight. I mean, dog, Was it cool in the vacuum? Yeah, but in the grand context of the story, it was just a waste of time. It just felt cheap.
It was very cheap.
The dude was smuggling
Easy
Leia under his
nostalgia
trench
bait.
coat. Yeah, the dude was like smuggling Leia
I agree
under
with
his
y'all.
trench coat and shit through the whole base full of stormtroopers, and no one saw her. The nigga with 4 feet, like walking through the whole. Come on, dog. That shit was stupid as fuck. Obi-Wan, like that show, the Acolyte doesn't piss me off as much. Obi-Wan pisses me off because it's like they purposely did that shit because they think we're stupid.
They feel like most fans are like Red Pig, where they don't give a fuck about the story. They just want to see Darth Vader.
It's like
Hey.
they wait. They
Yeah,
forget.
Nah, y'all can't just fool me. Like I like Darth Vader, but I don't like him that fucking much, nigga. Nah.
It wasn't just the Darth Vader for me though. It was just because I wanted to see a flashback of young Anakin, and
that was the best part of the whole fucking show. That flashback.
It was
need,
like,
bro. They could do so much with Darth Vader. I don't know why they keep doing this shit. You could do so much with Darth Vader, dog.
You can. There's a lot of stories they can tell. I just don't think that was
That's
one
what
of them.
I'm saying. I need,
but that wasn't one of them. That they made some bullshit up. They have other stories they can tell about Darth Vader.
I'll take anything Darth Vader, nigga.
They can't kill people off. They had Reva, whatever her name is, not die after getting stabbed multiple. Like, come on, dog. What are we doing?
That was stupid. That was stupid. Her whole character arc and her existence is kind of like,
yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I fucks with the actor, fucks with like what she did and what she tried to do, but
it was just the writing. The writing was shit.
Look at it. Yeah, I can agree with you on that. But saying
it was
Acolyte's better, no.
I don't think Acolyte's better. I think it's comparing doo-doo to piss.
My thing is, the Obi-Wan show should never be compared to the show Acolyte, and we're here sitting here comparing the show. That's how I'm trying to say. They made Obi-Wan show should have been like a really good show with Obi-Wan centering the show, and now we're comparing it to Acolyte. That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
That's Obi-Wan Kenobi, nigga. That's a main character, dog. Like, and they can't even make a good show out of a main character.
Just because you said that, Tyler, I'm rewatching that mug right now, brother.
Hey man, I might have to do the same.
But I will say, Acolyte, a big issue, and I thought it was fire, but now I'm looking at it, I'm like, this shit don't make no sense.
Facts.
They
That's
have
what I
the
said.
stranger. They have the stranger setting up the Knights of Ren. I'm like, wait a minute, wait.
That's why I don't think he's a Sith.
It's like wait, because they had the Kylo Ren theme song play during his reveal, but my thing is, yeah, you can say that it existed way before that, but this mug is before the prequels. The Knights of Ren is a whole concept that's in the new trilogy, and we didn't even see them, bruh. We saw them at the end of the trilogy get their ass whooped, and then said, "Oh, by the way, we have a book that you can buy right now, bro, for whatever price it was, where we talk about the lore of the Knights of Ren." Nigga, what?
Yeah, so that's
the
problem with a lot of the sequel trilogy shit. It's like they introduced all these ideas, didn't give them any shine in the movies, and now they're trying to like make the lore not retcon, but they're trying to retroactively create the lore to make it make sense. And it's like it doesn't fit because it's like now they have to find a time period where like no one could question what happened, and now they got to go like 200 years in the past. Oh, this is when the Lights Run came from. Like these niggas were a secret for 200 fucking years. But I don't know. A lot of this shit's maneuvering from Disney because they just fucked up so much with some of the storylines that they had to like kind of piecemeal shit together for lore, and that's why the world building in the sequel is so fucking bad.
Yeah,
man. It is what it is.
Well, like I said, I've seen enough. This show is just not very good to me. But the fight scenes are cool. Fight scenes are cool. And the fan base is definitely split over this show from what I've seen on social media. There's some people that absolutely hate this shit, and there's some people that like they love it. So, but that's all I had. Y'all ready to get up out of here?
I just want to say, chat. I know y'all thinking about doing a was it a Pixar top 10 or whatever, or a Disney top 10. I don't know if y'all want to do animated or live action. Probably on the next pod.
Ooh,
But
live action might be
I,
more interesting, low key, because I gotta think harder for live action.
yeah, but I was gonna say, chat, if y'all have any suggestions or any topics or anything like that for the next episode,
Yes,
uh,
sir.
comment below or say right now in the chat.
Fire.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all.
Hey, Wonton, how do you feel about Inside Out 2 completely shitting on Dune 2 in the box office?
Here we go.
It's a child's movie. It should do better than Dune 2
No, because Pixar last couple
Yes,
movies didn't do that
sir.
well. Because Pixar last couple movies didn't do that well,
because
nigga.
they weren't good.
So yeah, and this movie is better than Dune 2.
They
That's
they
why
should
it needs more
but
money.
they should have.
No, it
You
shouldn't have.
you're praising
Dune
you're
2 is one,
praising.
Dune 2 is one of the best movies ever made. To you, right? 11 out of 10, right?
12 out of 10.
You're asking me. I'm giving you an objective answer. Objectively, Inside Out 2 should perform better than Dune. That's just a fact.
I disagree.
There's no fucking 5-year-old that wants to see Dune, but there's a lot of 5-year-olds that want to go see Inside Out 2. I'm just saying.
What about all the adults in the world, nigga? Huh?
Not all adults are interested in sci-fi. But you know how many adults have kids that they took to go see Inside Out 2? Like, do the math. Come
I
on.
don't know. I had some kids that want. I know some kids that wanted to go see Dune 2.
It's just not a comparable. You can't really compare. You can't really
No,
compare.
you can. You can. Dune
No,
2
you
movie
can't.
of the year.
One is
Better
literally a
than.
PG
I'm not
movie
doing
for
2.
all
Inside Out.
ages.
Inside Out movie of the year. Dune 2. Second overall.
Well, that's a different
I
conversation. That's a different conversation. Y'all put too much emphasis on box office. Just because a
First
movie
of
makes
all,
more money doesn't mean it's better.
watch
Barbie
Deadpool.
Barbie
Watch
made more money than
Deadpool.
Oppenheimer. It's not better than Oppenheimer.
I have a feeling. Deadpool 2. I mean Deadpool and Wolverine is gonna be better than Dune 2. Stop just telling me.
It better be. They
I'm not
crazy
talking
ass
just box
budget.
office. I'm talking about critically, just a better movie.
No, it won't be.
They
But we
both
can
be.
go ahead and get up out of here. Let's start with the outros. Sun God, what's your outro, brother?
Hey man, you boys, the boy Sun God Switch. Go ahead, check out the YouTube. We got some live streams coming up. There's a couple of retrospective videos I'm trying to get on working, so y'all stay in tune for that. But yeah, shout out to the movie guys, bro.
Yes, sir.
Somebody
Appreciate
pick
you
you up
coming
off the
on.
side of the road yet? You good?
Who talking to me right now?
And let's get my dog, Mafia Quad.
Hey, Sun God. Hey, Sun God.
Leave that man
What's good,
alone,
Mafia
man.
Squad? What you got?
Hey, what do you do? What do you do to a soccer ball?
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
relax. Leave that man alone, man.
Oh, what's the shape of Italy? Shut your dumb ass up, nigga. Like, what the hell wrong with you?
Hey, I was asking what you do to a soccer ball.
You put it on your head because it's the same shape of yours.
Oh, shit.
Who else? Outros, please.
Good podcast. We'll catch you guys next week. And remember, keep it cinema.
Yes, sir.
Woo, woo, woo.
And Saint.
Yes, sir, man. Get pod. Check me out on YouTube at Delayed Saint or on Spotify, Apple, Amazon Music at Delayed Takes Podcast. Yeah.
My boy Tyrek.
Good podcast. See y'all next week. I don't know what I'm watching next week, but I'm sure we have some topics for y'all.
Maxine next week.
Yes, sir.
yeah.
We're seeing
I
that.
did see that.
And last but not least, Red Pit.
Smelly podcast, because Sun God was on here. Other than the smell,
All right, Rango. All right,
I
Rango.
enjoyed myself. I enjoyed talking about my top 10 animated movies. Most of them, I think, almost all of them was Disney movies. I might be a Disney shill. I don't think so. I might be.
I said Mike.
But hey, man, Disney just make the best animated movie. It just is what it is. Hey, it's funny. None of y'all brought up the SpongeBob movie. Fire. What am I about to say? Oh, what the fuck come out next week, y'all? By the way,
Maxine.
for us to go see. Oh, I'm not. I don't want to. I'm have to bring. Oh, also, what y'all thought about the Smile 2 trailer?
Nigga, we getting out of here, man. Fuck that trailer.
I was asking
Hey,
you. I was asking
shout
you
out
what you
to
thought about it, man.
y'all. Shout out to the chat, man.
Wow.
We gonna see y'all next week.
Wow.
Ban
We
all
gonna see
chameleons.
y'all. We gonna see y'all next week, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. And yeah, we out here. We gone. Deuces.
you.